Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko ārai pānga. Ārai pānga means mouth guard. Ārai pānga, mouth guard. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko kai mā takitaki. Kai mā takitaki means spectator. Kai mā takitaki, spectator. Kai mā takitaki. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko kakari. Kakari means scrum. Kakari, scrum. Okay whānau, here's a little phrase for our supporters. Kaua e pāhi, whana. Don't pass it, kick it. Kaua e pāhi, whana. Don't pass it, kick it. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko maka hohipera. Maka hohipera means hospital pass. Maka hohipera, hospital pass.
Tēnā tātou e te iwi, e tūhono mai nei ki tēnei papahotanga o tātou. Mai te whenua I wāhia I ngā rua e te ngaire, e whāngai ai te tini me te manoara ko ngā pai maunga o Hakiri Mata ke o mātou tuara I tēnei wā. Heoi ke kone mātou, ki te papatākaro o Patterson Park. E papaho nei I tēnei o ngā whakataitai nui, whakaharahara, te whiringa whaiti I Wanganui, I ngā kapa e rua I eke panaku I roto I uke tikitike, ai roto I tēnei o ngā whakataitai ara, te kapa tuatahi, ana ko Turangawaewae tēnā, te kapa tuarua, ko Taniwharau tēnā, ko te kapa katoa I te rangi nei, ka haere tōtika atu ki te whiringa whaiti matua, the finals. Ko te tīma ka hinga I te rangi nei, ka tākaro I te hinganga o ngā rua wāhia rāua ko College Old Boys. He oi kei tōku taha I ai nei e oku hoa, e oku rahi, ko tēnei no roto mai o Turangawaewae, a Bāni Wharekura, tēnei na no roto mai o te kāinga o Rāhui Pōkeka ko tūhono mai ne John Devonshire, aka JD, ko Pātara Bearman tēnei e mihi nei.
Yeah, thank you, Pātara. Hey, welcome back, whānau. If that first game was anything to go by, this game's going to be just as exciting. And what an outstanding result if you didn't catch it and you're just tuning in. 22-20 to Turangawaewae Premier Reserves over Hamilton City Tigers. So they live again. And scores coming through from Restals was College Old Boys 28 and Taniwharau Reserves 26. So it looks like it'll be a Taniwharau Turangawaewae Reserve Grade Sudden Death semi-final next week. But welcome, Barney. Good to have you back, man. And hey, this game, I believe you got the team sheet for Turangawaewae?
Yeah, I got the team sheet, mate. Yep.
1 to 17?
Under 17s?
1 to 17?
1 to 70. Sorry, guys, not a great start, but gara I te whare. Heoi anō, jersey number 1, Jordan Grace. Number 2, Kingsley Smith. Number 3, Tū Matauinga Te Koi. And number 4, Preston Collins. Right. Number 5, Joshua McCarthy. Number 6, Shannon Rupapere. Number 7, Mikaere Beatty. Number 8, Dale Verstappen. Number 9, Jaden Watene. Number 10, Rana Dennis. And number 11, Turangawaewae Hemopo Te Koi. Number 12, Kalani Beatty. Number 13, playing at the back, is Taylor Leaf. Number 14 on the bench there, My Hair Roberts. 15 is Kenny Tata. 16, Big Iwa Te Koi. And number 17, closing off the Turangawaewae team, Carlos Richards.
And the Taniwharau team from 1 through to 17, 1 will be Caleb McLean. 2 will be Utah Wilson. 3, Joel Thompson. 4, Mahinga Rangi. 5, Jordan Tairakena. 6, will be Darren Kingi. 7 will be Koreheke Moana Taniwha. 8 will be Hone Wilson. Number 9, Malcolm Noda. 10 will be Dallin Edwards Anaru. 11 will be Skippy Toka. 12, Chase Kennedy. 13 and co-captain Pawhari Brown. The referee, it looks like it's Craig McCallow, and the touch judges are exactly the same from the first game, Rusty Deacon and Matthew Watene. Wherever you are, whānau, welcome back. We were here 2 weeks ago, and we'll apologise now for any spelling mistakes or mispronunciations, but looking forward to the game, Pātara.
Absolutely, looking forward to this game. I mean, this is what we love rugby league. This is why we love rugby league, is these types of encounters between two clubs who have definitely shown their best games over the course of the season, you know, in some of the games that they've played, of course. And this week, I've no doubt that they'll be showing the best colours again today for spot straight into their finals. No reira ai, e kaha te hikaka I roto I au I tēnei wā, ki te mātakitaki I tēnei o ngā kēmu. Waimaria mātai tokotoru I whai wāhi atu. Ki ngā whira I te rangi nei, me te mōhio anō hoki e noho mātau I raro I tō hiti tuarua. We're under COVID restrictions, of course. Level 2 meant that, of course, only 100 people were allowed to turn up to this game. But with the organisation skills of Turangawaewae, we've managed to secure what we call pods of hundreds, lots of hundreds of people, which is fantastic. And we've got a few people all in their little pockets right now watching from the sidelines.
They're outside the boundary, mate.
They're outside the boundary, so there you go.
So it's going to be Taniwharau to kick off, Barney. I know you're a busy man. Schoolboy update from this morning, son. Where were you up to, mate?
Yeah, so we were at Ngāruawāhia Panthers Club, and there was Taniwharau versus Hamilton City Tigers, and I think Taniwharau got up. Oh no, sorry, Hamilton City Tigers managed to put Taniwharau today. And Turangawaewae versus Itirearea, which was a really close game. Turangawaewae edging out Itirearea, 2 late tries. JD, 2 late tries.
Wow.
You gotta love that stuff. You gotta love Saturday morning sport. It's an institution in Aotearoa, but Caleb Hunt mounts the ball a second time, and he's going to kick from the netball court end down to the high school. A slight wind behind him. Up it goes, then play on. Good luck to both sides. The winner, awaiting the winner, is a direct route to the grand final, the big dance and the big show. So good luck to one of these teams, and the other team will live to gain another life next week against College Old Boys and or Panthers, who are playing up at Restivals. And it's Big Dale to start and doing the first hit up, and he's just 30 metres out from the line. They're coming down the right-hand side. Barney, Turangawaewae, no changes from the side that we saw last 2 weeks ago.
Mate, they don't have Josh, young Joshy out there, the tall, skinny guy.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
not out there today.
Rainer?
He's not listed. Yeah, Josh
Rainer?
Rainer.
Yeah.
He's not out there today. I've seen him warming up the boys, but he must be carrying an injury. Filling in his position, though, is another awesome player. What's his name? Taylor Leaf, who was outstanding in centres, and they brought him into second row. Right. He's now in 13. But here's a good high ball. Young Caleb bringing it back. Yeah.
Good read there. Oh, and a strip right there. No, it's a turnover. Must have been a one-on-one.
One on ripped down, and I think it was unsighted by referee Craig McCallow, but a good set and a good kick from Mikore Beattie, putting the pressure straight on the Taniwha. And Big Dale, he's right in front of the post. He's 5 metres out. He's going to play the ball on the second tackle. They're going to shift to the left.
Bit of feeling there with a bit of push and shove. Haere ki te taha maui ana I rutu hia Shannon I tēnei wā. Ia rātau e kōkiri whakamua ana ki te rārangi piro. Nā te rama te kaumā whitu.
Rana Dennis is in there. Wātene looking to go right for a well-formed play. Here we go with Beattie. He's going to connect with Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace with a nice fend. Doesn't quite make it though. Preston's in there. No, Wātene's back in his position.
It's wrapped up well there by the experienced Darren Kingy as they middle up again right in front of the post. 5 metres out once again. Turangawaewae with the ball at this stage. Taniwharau defending.
They sure are, and they're under the pump early in this first half, and they shift the ball through Beattie. It's coming out wide, and the centre scores. That was easy.
That was easy stuff.
That was easy. The 4, Barney?
That's
number 4.
The young try scorer there is Preston Collins.
Ka pai Preston, ana ko tō kapa I riro I tērā o ngā piro. Whā ki te kore ki a Turangawaewae, ka tahi no te kēmu ka tīmata. Ana I whiwhi piro a Turangawaewae I tēnei wā, engari hara I te mea wanga koutou, ngā kautautoko o Taniwharau I tēnei wā, ka tahi no te kēmu I tīmata, but there are certain things that are creeping in right now for Taniwharau. Ball security once again was paid them in that first game that we brought to you live on this broadcast 2 weeks ago.
Mate, they were up for it. They were just a little bit, it's only early days, but they were 5 to 10 metres quicker than Taniwharau at the moment. Everything they're doing at pace, and including good play the balls, and Mikore Beattie shifting the ball, went left to Rupapere, and then shifted right through Beattie and out. And I just thought with a little bit of footwork at the line, that was a pretty soft try.
It was a very soft try.
Well done.
Yeah.
That's all you can do is score tries. You wouldn't have scored many in your time, Barney.
You know, JD, I think you've seen me score a few, mate.
Nice.
If
nice.
a few counts, then a few counts, mate. Even if 3 equals 3.
Good on you, brother. Good on you.
I'll take it. Nah, good.
Good
You
opening.
know, good solid.
Yeah,
solid
from
play
the
there.
mistake though, boys. You know, Caleb
footwork.
Hunt, he got one-on-one strip, and big ups to Turangawaewae using their heads, and it's about ball security, especially at this Premier level. The kick comes in.
Unsuccessful, ka noho ngā tauranga ki te whā, ki te kore. Ko Taniwharau, i aene, ka whana te pōro, a kia Turangawaewae. Kei mua i tēnei wā i roto i ngā tauranga. Heoi, nau mai e te iwi ki tēnei papahotanga o tātou. Mā te purangi, mā te pukumata. And if you are, of course, tuned on in, let us know where you're watching from and let us know who you're supporting as well. And don't forget to hashtag that with Tainui Live, all right? So kia kaha tātou whānau. Taniwharau, kicking off right now with Caleb McLean, sitting at 40-odd metres on the fly.
Big rana tennis, trucking it
Strong
up the middle,
run.
met with some solid defence from Taniwharau. You know, JD, I think about that 2 points and every other 2 points from that misconversion and how much it will play a part at the end of the game, mate.
point,
So,
Barney. Yeah, good point.
I know,
And,
stay close to you. It's going to be
you
exciting.
know, they say catches win matches, but so do kicks.
Yep.
So let's wait and see. But you know, they're rocking out very solid. I just like the pace of the game that Turangawaewae are playing it at the moment. They're about 2 or 3 yards ahead of Taniwharau, and a quick play the ball here, and off they go again. And yeah, they're just on the other side of halfway, so they're making yardage, and now they're going to look to kick down deep into the corners. It's 5th and final, as signalled by referee Craig McCallow. It comes down, and Shannon kicks down. Ooh,
Oh, he let it bounce.
He's let it bounce. It's gone 4 metres behind him, but wrapping around him is
Big
Wox.
waka, and what a run that was, sending
he's
young
hurt.
Beattie to the ground. He is hurt,
Yeah,
and he
there's
could
an
be going
injury
away for an
stoppage, Whānau. Yeah, there's an
HIA
injury
assessment
stoppage.
right now, as Taniwharau running, and that's the sportsmanship we like to see. Kia mohi mai koutou, he whānau ko tahi ngā kapa e rua nei. Ana ai ki te koe i tērā huatanga i tērā wharanga o tēnā o young Beattie, te rangatahira i haere tōtika atu, Joel Thompson, te kāpene o te kapa o Taniwharau ki te kite mena he pai kaore rā nei young Beattie. No reira, kuia ko te āhua o te aroha nui me te kauanuanu, me te whakaute o ngā kapa e rua kia rāu anō.
Yes, and hey, we just I got a few shout-outs to people watching. I see Clayton Adams, Linda Ellison, and Amo Weibor, Jordan Tukere. A few people are calling. Trina, yeah, so they're watching all around, and keep your messages coming, keep your support. It's awesome, but Caleb McLean's a bit of a shaky start at the back there, but
Yes.
a good find. It'll take it to about halfway, so it's Turangawaewae playing from the high school end to town towards netball court. They'll play from in front this afternoon, 4-0, and it'll be a tap restart from Taniwharau, just about halfway, to be honest, in front of the benches, in front of the match managers, and a big shout out to our officials.
Absolutely. It's not an easy job being out there in the middle. You cop a lot of abuse. So yeah, big ups going out to our officials. Ngā kaiwa pāo o tēnei o ngā kēmu. Kaha tautoko nei te kēmu ki te kore ko rātou. Ka pewhia tā tātou whakataitai e hoama. No reira, e tika ana kia mihi a rātou. As Taniwharau edged their way up, good defence there from Turangawaewae, picking up young Alu there into the air and slamming him to the ground as Malcolm Noda takes it out of dummy half and finds some support there with Korohere Moana settling the play there just in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, just not the smartest set, but hang on, it's not finished yet. Pawhiri Brown gives a short ball, and that's a great defence. Good,
Yeah, beautiful
good
defence.
tackle from Turangawaewae, Barney. That's
Absolutely.
the sort of defence, but a show and go from Malcolm Noda, and that's a nothing kick.
Nothing kick, but I suppose the positive there is he's looking at doing something a little bit more than what he did in the last game. Hopefully not too much.
To be fair to Malcolm, I think
Wow, Fari.
I think his injury,
Yes.
still not 100. That's a good run, good tackle from Anaru Edwards.
Oh, Anaru
Turangawaewae rucking it off, rucking it up.
Oh, I just wanted to say, JD, Taniwharau had some real direct running, trying to hit in and around the rucks, and some good straight lines, big powerful runs from Taniwharau. It was unfortunate that they finished with a poor kick, but
Yeah, I thought so.
the energy's up to match the energy that you're talking about, and
Yes.
it's full on. There's some good hits out there finally.
Yes, I agree, and that direct running also will help soften up the defence later on down the track as they look to move the ball. Turangawaewae, they're looking really good on attack.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, dropping the ball there.
Yeah, unfortunate. I was just going to give the Big 12 a rap. Barney, he's good on his feet. He's nice and solid, but he lost the ball on contact. It'll be a Taniwharau scrum.
Oh, no, it's not. He's saying it's a Taniwharau's, it's a Turangawaewae scrum.
A one-on-one rip, and he must have ripped it forward.
Must have ripped it
All
forward,
day,
yes.
ref.
Wow. Very interesting call there. I did not see that, but hey,
looking for the
I'm not in the middle.
He stepped the prop, mate. Can we get a replay on that step? Jeez.
Well, we can return those mihi that you were giving to him early on before that tackle there,
Yeah,
JD.
I thought so. I liked his size, I liked his frame, and he's nice and solid on an edge, and it's going to be Kairi Piti. He's just having a bit of trouble with the boot here. I think he's maybe he hasn't got his mouth guard down the sock or anything like that. So he's putting the ball in, and it's going to be Turangawaewae taking 40 out. Rupa Pere going wide, and he got away from the first attempt, but they rounded him up, and they're 30 out, and they're attacking down the short. Quite good hands, good skill from the Turangawaewae side. And now they're second tackle, they're 10 in from touch, 30 out from the goal line, coming through, shifting it through the hands.
Good defence there by Mahina Rangi, and a good
I
run
like
there.
this boy with the ball in hand, Barney.
Yes, he's very strong. Standing
That's
tackle.
Rana Dennis, mate. He's
Oh,
one of the
yes,
young
yes.
boys that's been playing
Yes,
through the
yes.
grades. Actually, if you look at many of the boys out there, they're all come through the under sixes all the way through. So Rana Dennis is
I like the spirit and the wairua which he plays hard and fast. The Big 12, good tackle had
Good
to be
tackle,
made.
yes, indeed,
Fifth
by
and
Malcolm
final.
Noda there. Well done,
They're
Malcolm.
looking for Beatty. They're coming right to Beatty. He'll put a kick into the end goal. No, he runs it.
good cover.
Read well there by Caleb, who secures the ball in the in goal. Ana,
Great
he
defence.
Goal
whanataka,
line drop.
mai tā rātou rārangi piro e te iwi, he whanataka e haere ake nei. Ana ko Turangawaewae e anga whakamua nei i tēnei wā. Pai tā rātou pakanga atu ki te rārangi piro, me te mea anō hoki ka ono ngā rutu, ka whakakoha atu ki a rātou i tēnei wā. Yes, 6 more tackles to Turangawaewae, applying some good pressure.
Good pressure. They're well on top at the moment, and you know the speed of the play, the speed of the game of which they're playing. They play the ball. It's, their ruck speed is awesome, and they play the ball speed is awesome. So
Good
well done,
kick,
Coach
mate.
Tukua Matthews, and now it's going to be Dale Verstappen crosses the halfway,
strong
crosses
run.
to 10, 2 or 3 get in front of him, but he twists and turns. And
It's a
little bit high there,
from
apparently.
Mahana. Dale Verstappen,
Dale
isn't he?
Verstappen with a
Fired up
beautiful
this
run.
morning,
Yes, he
this
is.
afternoon.
he looks and he puts
Bit of passion there.
Puts a clear on to Emmanuel Toku, who looks back at him. I don't know who's got the most here, Dale or Skip, but they're both big boys, and that'll be worth the price of the admission itself. Just watching
Absolutely.
those two go at each other, the big rhinoceroses. Dale's having a bit of a skirt and back play. He'll put his hand up again.
There's a nice little kiss on the nose, eh, Whanei?
Yeah, just a
Here
little
we
friendly,
go.
friendly reminder there. We're not playing marbles here, Whanei. Definitely
Is that
not
all you
Tiddlywinks.
got? Is that all you got? They say to each other, but no, it's going to be Turangawaewae to resume after the ball has been kicked out. So they'll bring it in 10, and Mikaere frees the ball out, and down and up. That's one tackle. They're heading to the 50 or the middle of the post, the little black dot, and here what I say, there he goes again. Down here, where's Emmanuel?
Oh,
Beautiful
nice
attention,
offload there.
nice.
With
He offloads. If he straightens up, that's 2 tackles. That's good yards. They got the Taniwharau stretch. They're coming to the left. I thought that it's only the 3rd. Maybe hit
To
back towards the
Matauinga
post.
with the ball now. Jordan Grace. They've attacked down their right-hand side. Are they going to go there again, or are they going to settle in, JD?
No, I think they are going to come down to the right
here
side.
we go. Good run. Just the boy we were talking about early on. Very, very strong with the ball on
Here it
hand.
comes down the right through Makaurau Beatty. He's throwing the long ball, but the drift defence. Mahingarangi
Christian Collins.
rounds him up. So
Well read there by the defence. Only 5 metres out from the goal line at the iwi. Koutou e tūhono mai nā mā te reo irirangi as they put the ball into the air, and they've got the ball back, spinning it left. Nobody there. He may have dropped it.
I
Looking
don't
to
know.
the side, no way. He has got
Right.
it down.
Yeah, there was
Back to
downward motion
1
on that
and
one.
try time.
What
Catches
a
with
start.
matches, and the kick goes up. And
Piro.
Piro ki a Turangawaewae, ina ene ko te tauranga waru ki te kore, ana ko Turangawaewae tēnā me te nui o tēnei hawhe kei a rātou te pōro. Ko mate a Taniwharau ki te rutu ia te wā, ana i whiwhi piro a Turangawaewae na tērā o ngā ahuatanga a ngā mihi ki a rātou 8-0 up. Still ages to go, but good signs for Turangawaewae.
I think more, good signs for Turangawaewae. I think worrying signs for Coach Rahi. I think they've just been outplayed right across the park at the moment. Paton and Barney, I think the pace of the game, the go forward. Yes, the kick was a contestable kick, and that's what we said in the first game. If Tigers had put some more contestable kicks, that they could have, force the issue, but you know, catches win matches and catches can also lose matches when you don't take them, and they didn't take that. There was an overlap, a quick shift to the left, and Turangawaewae, they've come out of the gate at 110 mile an hour, Barney.
Absolutely.
They've come out and they're looking very sharp, brother.
I'm trying to identify which te koi was it that scored that try, because it was a pass from te koi to score a try. So I'm just going to give it to Turangawaewae.
Well, I do love the fact that a lot of these young fellas haven't been in a position like this to contest a championship at this level, and this is their first, of course, semi-final match, and they're not showing any pressure at all. This is really, really good, and probably a good testament to the coaches here.
Absolutely.
Most definitely.
Tukwai and Tan, as well as Eugene, and you got Pocky and Tahanga all supporting, like all our clubs have, you know. Always a tuakana tina and the whānau, so they come around and they wrap around the aroha, whether winning or losing. So.
Ka pai.
It's the kick. The kick's gone away, and it's 8-0. But hey, there's some people watching around the place. I see Te Pori Potapu there in Australia, in Perth, and Anaru Grant, Kupeki. I hope he's not driving the concrete truck while he's watching the footy. But yeah, it's good to see that the whānau, Kelly Murray, El Dwayne, Mariana Tukui. Love the blue and gold hearts and the whānau supporting their team. So it's Caleb Hunt. He's had an indifferent start to the game, but it is 8-0 to Turangawaewae with about 15 minutes gone, and here he comes
Another
again.
strong run again. He's got no fear, this boy. Absolutely fantastic.
That car's out of control. It's got no brakes. Mate, he's playing.
It's accelerating to the line, mate.
Mate, he's been, you know, tonight. You know, Roosters, Sonny Bill, he's reminding me of him.
Yes,
mate,
tika.
We got our own Sonny Bill here at Patterson Park, and it's coming in the form of Rana Devs. They're shifting the ball wide, a long ball through to the centre now. They're coming down this right arm. Not very often you beat Mahangarangi, but a bit of footwork, and yeah, they don't want to be giving away penalties now.
So far, good defensive set mai te kapa o Taniwharau I tēnei wā. Kaore no kia puta I tō rātau haurua o te whira a Turangawaewae. Koe ke rātau ki te rutu whakamutunga ki a rātau. Ka whana rātau I aia nei, ki te taha matau o te whira. Pai te rāwhana. Yes, well read there by Caleb. Took that one on the full. Young Utah bringing it back.
Utah Wilson in for an injured Te Rongopai Murray, so the young fellow take his opportunities, and very solid player, been around for a long while, and his fellow, I think his cousin actually from the other wing, Wox, and yeah, second play at the ball, very soft. I don't know if that needed to be warranted a penalty, but
a bit of a soft penalty indeed.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, and there's some other people that are watching the game from all over New Zealand, and you know, we just want to give a big ups to the Turangawaewae whānau for putting on this day in terms of
Harata
control.
Butler, the legend there, Selfie.
Yes, indeed. Way to go. Harata, welcome to the broadcast. Irawiti Toya used to be another one of the whānau members down there.
Is that Harata Butler?
Harata Butler,
I
yes.
hope she's going for a run.
Patricia Broughton and Tuhoro Kereru Paki, of course, so some of our local whānau right there.
Mate, yeah.
Johnny Koya's up in there, Jesse Harris, Patrick Solomon, Roger Thompson, Yvette Noda, Tēnā Rawatu koutou katoa, Tuarangi Amaipi, of course, joining in as well. Kaya Awa Jacobs, aroha mai mo te he o te whakahua tō ingoa, aroha mai. Oraka Nepe Pohatu, Kārewa Tupaia, and Kiali and Raylo also just joining in on the broadcast as well. And we've got some North Queensland boys as well.
Okay, I think next year we're going to do pay-to-view, so you can get a bit of a payday, and we can give it to share it to our clubs. But so it's Taniwharau coming to the right, back to the left quarter.
A bit of a set play there.
Dropping off a player underneath from on the
Oh,
right.
he's lost it, ref. He's lost it. Unfortunately.
Trying to milk it
was
is
trying to fight
Chase
it.
Kennedy. Been in good form, Chase too, but that was that wasn't a smart play. You know, they were 30 out. They hadn't been enjoyed much territorial advantage, and he lost the ball in the tackle. So that's quite
bit unfortunate.
Yeah, but however, caught it like he has. No assistance from the referee, and we had a good view of that. And I thought it was a fair call.
Yes,
I thought it was a fair call. He lost that.
Yeah.
Young Jaden Watini, he's going in loose head at the moment. It's been an awesome addition to the team.
Good hook at the ball there. Mate there.
But you're not allowed to strike for the ball like that. That's back in the day, parts of it.
Can't hookers
no,
strike
can't
the ball anymore?
No, you can't strike for the ball in terms of that one. But
waste of time having a scrum with those rings.
And there it is. Good plate advantage here, Craig. You know, the ball was out. It was just coming too wide. But Yeah, you can't strike for the ball like that.
A bit of discipline there from Thing. Can you still push in the scrum there, JD?
Yeah, you can still push, but not from under 15s though. There's what they call the fair play rules.
Okay.
I hope Barney does that with his under 13s. I seen him pushing a bit this morning.
No, we've got good
Park.
referees out there coaching them.
I think his team pushed the boundaries. But no, you can in open ground, but you can't strike for the ball, and the ball's got to go in front of the hookers, the props feet. So Turangawaewae, 10 metres into the Taniwharau half, and I must say, boys, the momentum is well and truly in the hands of the men wearing blue and gold so far. Makari Peter out the back.
Oh, well read by Darren Kingy, showing his experience there. Absolutely fantastic.
That was a good hit. That was a good hit, I mean.
Nothing wrong with the hit either. Who was that on? Who's the 23 there for?
So that's Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace, well, he's been a good player too.
that was
Daz.
well read by Daz. Can't pull the player off, apparently there. That's why the referee just letting the players know you can't pull the opposition players off to play the ball.
And I think it's going to take something like that, Barney, for them to lift a bit. Just a little bit of stop-start on this game. Yeah, here we go.
Just the last 5 minutes, AJ, there's been stop-start. I'm just wondering if the boys, their high intensity at the beginning of the game's really kicking in now. Maybe just need a bit of a breather, bit of a talking to.
Yeah, looking like a little bit too much mouths out there at the moment, trying to talk to the ref, and he's not having it, so he's going to establish his authority straight away.
Must be something in those nines, Barney, because I knew another nine that's sitting, someone that's very close to proximity to us. Those nines, they had a wow.
He's always testing that referee in every
I think it comes with the position, you know. It comes with the position. It's your job out there to be the vocal one. Sometimes it gets a bit carried away, and yeah, absolutely, I'm guilty of that over the years.
So Turangawaewae 40 metres out, they play the ball, they're shifting to the left.
Oh,
and
Biggie
Watakoi pokes his nose through the gap and needed a runner right on his hip there, but they're still going to pursue and go down that short side. Playing a very expensive game are the blue and gold, and it's good football, it's good to watch, but perhaps probably the wrong option there, Barney. Fifth and final, contestable kick, get down to the goal line, but however, it's their turn to be up, and Taniwharau just look a little bit rattled, I feel, boys. They just look a little bit rattled early on. And
they just need to complete this set, I think, and they get some stability in the attack and back that up with a penalty-less defensive set. But as you said, Turangawaewae showing all the skill and all the heart and all the energy right now.
Especially in the forward pack. I think they've been dominated, Rowdy, and the boy Rana, Big Dale, he's gone off and he's just come on. I think they've been dominated by the blue and gold forward pack at the moment, and that doesn't happen very often. But they're shifting the ball long, coming up to our strike and playmaker. Got it
up in the chin there into the...
It's only with a penalty. Don't go any harsher, ref, because it was a very soft one.
Yeah. Just touching there. This is good for Taniwharau, of course, to build some pressure, some much-needed pressure.
That's that mahinga, that 2 weeks ago. He was quiet all day, and then all of a sudden he equalises the game. So he's a very dangerous player of the game. Yes. Yeah, he's just like, wow.
Somebody that they definitely have to keep an eye on, and somebody else actually that we mentioned a lot at the last game. He's on the sideline right now, the number 14, of course, who went into hooker last time and showed a lot of promise. Young, his name's escaped me right now. Young Roberts, when he comes on, and he'll be running a lot from my head. Yes.
Game changer. Absolutely. My man of the match last time they played, but wait till he gets introduced. But it's going to be 30 out, and Maz is going to tap the ball, and I'm glad it was a penalty, because that's all it was. It wasn't nothing more than that. There was no intention. These sides know each other well enough, and it's hard and fast. So,
one of the best
for the Taniwharau. They've got to go through. I just feel they're not just down a proper two boys to set the platform like what's happening with Turangawaewae, but they're coming down the short side. Up and goes the Pawhari.
Oh, well done, Paf. Just couldn't secure the ball. Pawhari taking it to the line and offloading there. Unlucky for Taniwharau. Just some ball security on the end there, but hey, they had a shot at the line. Didn't pull off. Turangawaewae to bring it out of their own 20-metre now.
They sure did. They're scrambling well, Turangawaewae. And, it's going to be a game, especially when it's playoff football, you've got to nail your chances and take them. And they were guilty there of probably, I thought it was a lost opportunity. Waka, Tairakini had an opportunity in the corner there. So defensive scrum, 10 metres out from their line, and it's going to be Turangawaewae to run the ball off their own goal line. And
Josh McCarthy here, doing a nice little hit up. And Watini giving it to BT there, settling up the middle. Not a bad run there by BT. Good, easy 20 metres. He might be looking at here, but he doesn't get the call. BT number 2, I don't know who's the oldest, but this is Mikari BT having a bit of a hit up. He sometimes like to be a prop, like his brother, even though he's a halfback. But here we go, Rana Dennis.
It's good to have a half who's not afraid to take that on the line, you know. Doesn't shy away from contact. So, tino pai tēnā āhuatanga ona. No reira ai, ko Turangawaewae tēnei ko eke rātau ki te rārangi e rima te kau. Ia rātau e whakaaro ana ki te whana. Engari, ko hoki ki te tahi nāe nei, I ngana a pāwhare ki te whakararu I tēnā o ngā whana. Engari, I riro anō a Turangawaewae te pōro, kei a iwa te koi ai nei, e oma atu ana ki te rārangi whātekau. E haere atu ana ki te tahamatau I tēnei wā, te nama rua te kau mātoru, kei wainga nui I te pāka.
Exactly, and they're 20 out, Rowdy, and they're moving the ball to the right through the hands of Beatty. He's got an option. He steps, he dummies, he does the 12. He's going to go all the way this time.
What a move.
Mikare BT, what a tackle, Caleb.
What a tackle by Caleb McLean there.
Oh, what a
saving
play from the half.
Guaranteed try. What footwork there by young Beatty. Doing a bit of a waltzy Matilda turn around and Bob's uncle.
If you ball watch him and you're looking for him to move the ball and he steps and goes himself, so you can't ball watch. You got to snuff him out because he's a definite threat, and you know, this is goal line defence of
well, you saw the defence sweep on their backline play, eh? JD and Denner was just whatever you read in front of you.
Exactly right. And then the angled run towards the line. I think it's on the left here. That left-hand side has been a killer. He goes to the line, he puts the ball through Shannon.
Is he going to get the bounce? He pops it back. Taniwharau has the ball.
Hey, we're playing volleyball.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's a volleyball. She's up. She's a spike. She's a block.
Held up and goal.
It'll be a goal line drop. So, yeah, good set. Building pressure. Good work from young Shan back from Australia. And they have certainly taken this team to a new level, Patara.
Tika.
Two halves that can get the team around the field, keep the opposition guessing, and just with a little bit of experience and a little bit of skill sets, this side is very dangerous. And no wonder they were the minor premiers.
Absolutely.
8-0, minor premiers, and deservedly so. So, yeah, bit of a awkward-looking kick. It comes down to that man Beatty. He offloads to the left. And
Kenny Tata's on the field now.
First touch of the ball. Makare mai te pōro ki mua kei a Taniwharau te pōro ia nei I tā rātau rārangi whātekau. Nā kokoro kei te pōro I tēnei wā whiua ki a alu. Hara mai ki te taha maui o te whirane. Ia rātau anga whakamua ana ki tēnei haurua o te pāka ia tonu nei. Oh, mate, awesome game.
Yeah, exactly. And, not a really good first touch, but they're moving the ball through to
another strong runner with some strong defence.
Strong defence and just struggling to get across the advantage line. And now Caleb Hunt's come up, Caleb Matain's come up from fullback.
Okay, heading off to the right now with Chase Kennedy with the ball. Sends it back to Koro, who puts in a chip behind. The defensive line finds the ground a little bit too hard maybe, and it is indeed ki te mate.
Just a bit heavy on the kick there from young Koreheke, but it'll be a tap restart for the Turangawaewae side. 8-0 whānau. Big shout out to all those mums and nanas and aunties and whānau that couldn't get to the game. I hope you're enjoying the game and enjoying the broadcast. Just repeating the news from the first game, Turangawaewae on what I would call a minor upset over Hamilton City Tigers, 22-20. But in the second half, thoroughly deserved. And with about 10 minutes to go till half-time in this game, it's just starting to get a bit of momentum and flow now. It was a bit disjointed to start with, but it's 8-0 to Turangawaewae, and I think deservedly so, Barney.
They're playing really well, JD, and that's just not a bicycle, sorry, it's just the energy that's showing.
I would never expect from that you, Barney, and your Turangawaewae top you're sitting there. You're such a gentleman. I would never think that of you.
That's why we thought you'd be great for this broadcast.
That's why we brought you in for the second game after Mr. Takoi, but no.
Was that some felt? No. Foot's on the line, ref. Nah, he's still in.
Tackle was already
Referee's
called by
called
the
held.
referee. So, yeah, absolutely sweet.
I think they're asking for a penalty, mate.
Okay, it's referee McCallow going over
What do you
to
think he's
Rusty
saying?
Deacon, and
Yes, yeah, kōrero i tēnei wā te rapea, I puta te kōrero a te kaiwawao, ka repe i whakaitia e Rusty i tēnei wā.
could you see anything in that, boys? Could you see anything?
I think just carried on with the tackle after the tackle was called, and they still try to pull him across the sideline after the tackle was
Another
already
penalty, but that's all it is. It's only another soft penalty, isn't it, really?
And good on.
Not a good one to give away too at this stage, especially when you're building that kind of pressure. You know, you invite Taniwharau back in, and all they need to do is start completing some sets, and then they could
If
get
anything,
back
though, Patata, they're in the right end of the field to be conceding penalties. They're not down on your line when you're teeing up hard. And now Taniwharau will look to get a little bit of forward momentum.
Yeah, that's a
Skippy
better
Toko
strike.
running the ball straight at Mikare and
Nice run.
the four there, and that's a very good tackle from a smaller man. So Steve Kingy on. I think this might stiffen up a little bit and give a little bit more go for to the Taniwharau, because they've just struggled. Chase Kennedy backs into the opposition, taken over there. Well, what are they? 30 out now. So third tackle guy, Malcolm Noda, who comes, he has a look. Darren Kingy puts the grubber in. Too heavy.
Yeah, kaharawa.
He knew that straight away, eh?
Yeah. Koe o pete te hiahuatanga kino o ngā tangata e irori a rātou tēnei mahi te whana i te pōroa hei pīkau tanga marātou. Ki te taha o Taniwharau, kaharawa ia te wā. Ana, māma noiho, rua te kau mita i tā koha atu kia Turangawaewae.
Exactly, and very crucial part of the game, this, Barney. I feel, you know, if Taniwharau can force a mistake, Turangawaewae will be looking to get down the other end. This is where those momentum shifts in the game are very important.
Talking about momentum shifts, I mean, we can see Turangawaewae slowing it down a bit, controlling the pace of the game.
Yeah, I think that's a smart tactic, because they're just recollecting themselves. They're reassessing. They'll have some calls. They'll have a plan. They'll work to a plan. They'll get to a kick, and that's how you control the game. The best ever I saw was Wally Lewis controlling the game, the pace of the game. He up it, he slow it down. He up it, he slow it down, and yeah, they've made the halfway now. Have Turangawaewae, so that's about the third tackle. Parfiti Brown holding up.
We've got Mahe Roberts back on, right? So expect some shots in behind the ruck. Play the balls, JD.
Absolutely, and this is where Taniwharau need to identify that, because he's not afraid to run at all. And so markers will definitely have to be on their job.
Drop off there to the second row, leads forward on the right hand edge. They're coming down here. Mahe Roberts into dummy half. They're going back to the left. And not the biggest park on the field, the third end, but playing very well, straight up and down, no mistake. I like that sort of in a football player. Now it comes back, bit of pressure.
Oh, good pressure.
Good pressure.
Fantastic pressure there by Darren King. He's stepping up there to fire up his team.
Oh, he's definitely
And
fired
he
up.
needed to do that as well. They need some fire. They need to back that up with the
Here we
second
go. Mahinga down the
Mahinga down
left-hand
the
side.
sideline.
He's
setting.
nearly
Well done
gets
there.
away.
Stays in. Oh, no, they're pushing
Penalty.
around. Yes,
No.
penalty. Absolutely. That was unnecessary by Turangawaewae, and they shouldn't have done that, giving a easy piggyback yards out of their 50-metre line. Fantastic run there by
That's
Mahinga.
Mikari Pidi, because he wanted to pay back the smash from Darren King. He got upset and he chased him down, and he was going to tackle him, no ball or not. And he was going to put him over the sideline. You've got to keep your discipline. It was a fair hit by Darren, but just going on with it a little bit too much. You know, keep control of the game, boys. They're in a good space at the moment, so...
Has Taniwharau waken up, mate?
Yeah, that's
Has
what they needed to
Taniwharau
do.
waken
Well,
up?
I hope so. They
Was
needed
that
to,
the
Barney.
hit
They
that
needed to, because I think they're
needed?
still back at 8-8.
Here they
but
come. Here they come.
you got to run onto it. son.
Young Kenarangi out there as well. Boy, does he remind me of his father, the way looking at him right now. It's just a spitting image of his father.
Send chills down you.
It does.
Spark
Makes you
there.
worried. Here goes Pawhare.
Actually reminds me of how old I'm getting there, Barney. Good one there by Chase Kennedy.
Oh, well
Met with some
met,
good
boy.
defence as well as he middles up. Big Ruben Forey's on the park at the moment as well, and they give it to him. Big barnstorming run, and he gets over as well. Absolutely.
He's short.
No, he doesn't. He's short. Gives it to
Mahana
Mahana Tuka.
Tuka.
Mahana Tuka showing some strength, but met there with some good defence.
Good defence, Mikari Pidi.
Defence.
This game has definitely livened up here
They're gonna
as he
go to
goes
blind.
through. Tries to kick through from dummy half.
Knock on.
Unnecessary knock on there though. They get the rewards.
It's a good option by Taniwharau.
It's the bench. It's the bench from Taniwharau. Steve Kingy, Ruben Fury. They've gone on and they recognise good coaching from Coach Whara here. They were getting outdone up front in the forward exchanges early on. So he's brought some reinforcements, some bigger bodies, some bigger weight, and now they're getting a little bit of go for it because they were guilty of not going forward first in the first 20 minutes. So yeah, good coaching, and the pressure is still on. But yeah,
it's those moments. I'm still thinking about that hit, mate, that Darren put on my Kairi.
Did you watch the hit last night from Chad Townsend?
Yes, that was fan.
Oh,
the
Caleb
one who got
Ponga?
sent off, yes.
Got the red card. Was that good? He got sent off. Here we go. Attacking Pāwhari Brown, 10 metres out.
Backwards, but here we go.
Kenarangi goes in, back at dummies. Chase Kennedy dummies the Ruben. You'd never dummy props. Only going to run 10 times. Don't dummy the big man, I was always told. Here he goes again. Oh, they dummied him twice. And they're coming wide.
Yep. Mahana
Toka losing the ball there.
Referee's playing it. No, he's held it.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so. Fickle. Yeah. Mahana's not complaining. I don't know whether it's because he's fatigued or not, but he knows he lost that ball forward in the attack. And it was on too.
It was on.
But
it was on.
I think they're just a little bit guilty of not straightening up the attack, Patara. I think someone needs to straighten the line up, because you're running lateral and you're pushing them over the sideline.
And I'm liking the body language from Turangawaewae at the moment, Barney. I can see them congratulating each other on a fantastic defensive set, and this is the kind of waiver you need, yeah?
Well, they understand Mahana Toka's a gun. You know, he's a legend of the game. They know how dangerous he is at short, just at the line. So, yeah, they'll be happy with their tackle and their defence, these young fellas.
Crucial
so
part of the game, boys.
Yeah.
And that spirit in defence and that scrambled defence is paying off, and that could be the difference. We talked about the 2 points from the kicks, but it's the effort in defence from Turangawaewae that's got me. I just think it's they're turning up for each other. Yeah. But now the experience when you're three-peat champions, you don't chuck it away. And I know there's a life, so there'll be some effort, and I actually feel the intensity is lifted a bit, boys, in the game.
Yeah, tika tautoko kahanei o kōrero iau kōrero JD. Nā pēnā no hoki tau kōrero e pāna. Here he is now, Mahi Roberts, taking a run from a dummy half.
Good meters.
Engari, ai tika tau. Ko ngā tangata I haere mai I te rata hau te whira, our reserves players who have come on has definitely brought energy into the Taniwharau camp. He oi, he tohu pai tēnei ki te rārangi wawao o Taniwharau. There was a good defensive set by them and by both sides actually. As we call this game from Patterson Park, welcome to everybody, of course, to this broadcast. Thanks to Te Māngai Pāho, me waikato taimi, mo te pū te tautoko. Ki te kore ko koutou, we wouldn't be able to do this here today. No reira, tēnā rā atu koutou. And don't forget, whānau, keep those comments coming in on the live. Utah losing the ball there in the tackle.
Mikaere beat his mate, he's fired up. He's had enough, mate. He's coming with two.
After getting 2 hits like that. I don't know if I'd still be on the field. Big ups to him. He's walking wounded or walking sore, but he's not showing it. And but he's an experienced footballer. Let's call it like it is. He's played a few years up in the Fox. He's played professionally in Australia, so he's no mug. And he's certainly he's certainly this level of football, but and much respect to the brother man. Very good player, very good player. And he's going to feed the scrum. They're 30 metres out, and I think this is a crucial part of the game here. If they
that's and the Māori word for scrum there, whānau, for those of you at home, kakari. Whakamahia tēnā kupu, ia koutou e mātakitaki mai ana. Nā ko tete heo ngā huetanga me whakapāho tātou I roto I te reo Māori, ki te tautoko I ngā tohutohu a te māngai pāho, ko ia I pērā ai. Me tā mātou aroha nui ki tō tātou reo rangatira, ne? Yeah, so there you go, whānau. For those of you who know how to speak te reo Māori, of course, Mahuru Māori, give that a try. Check it out online if you haven't registered already.
I reckon we should get everyone online, Pats, to say when there's a try, everyone just post up, Piro!
Koia te whānau, there you go, there's a challenge. He wero tēnā kia koutou. Every time I try, I want you to post up, Piro! With, of course, the colours, those love hearts of the colours of the team you are supporting, man. Whiua mai, mā te ipurangi, mā te pukumata, whānau.
Going down the short side now, turnover there. From Turangawaewae, and they're hard up on the D-line. I think the bounce of the ball and the mistakes that the blue and gold are making, they're in the right areas of the football field. So they're getting away with it. It's Mahingarangi running the ball out. He's 10 metres in front of his own line. A dummy show and go from Caleb Hunt. But he's picked up and rounded up, and he's actually driven back a couple of metres. The Turangawaewae defence is up to the task. Here we go with Chase Kennedy. He's been apart from the mistake just down in front of us, he's been a bit of a trooper, but
Yes.
that could be another soft penalty. Get up and play. That wasn't a penalty, boy. Yeah.
Pay to the ref.
Steve Kingy hits it out the sort of...
Very good defensive set there by Turangawaewae. Taniwharau couldn't get out of their own
they
30.
were running sideways.
Yes,
But what a kick by Pawhare Brown.
On the full.
Who's this fella, Barney?
Read well,
This
good
is,
defensive line
Kingsley
coming
Smith.
through. Good
He
chase
reminds
there
me of
by
Wendell Saylor.
Beautiful hit.
Indeed. Good defense
But
there
he'll
by
take it. He
Utah
can eat
and
those
of course
stuff every week,
Mahingarangi.
that fella. Air to Kingsley Smith.
Good line speed. Turangawaewae seem to be slow to get back there. Oh, unfortunately too fast there with the line speed. Catching them offside there is the referee.
It's a tired penalty. The big fellas, he's looking at the 16, Ruben Furi and Emmanuel Tuka. You know, you've got to get back to 10, fellas. You're sucking in the big ones and you think, oh, I'm only 8. This will do. He won't notice next minute penalty and you're on the
They're
goal line.
working hard. The Taniwharau are looking for the opportunity, right? They're pushing, they're eager,
Well,
they're
I think
keen.
they're working their way
wanna
in,
get
back
back
into the game because I thought they were way off the pace in the first 15 minutes, but they've worked their way back into the game. They've had a couple of opportunities. So, yeah. But having said that, Turangawaewae defence has been up to the task. Well done to them, and they're playing with a little bit of confidence and a little bit of flair, but I do see the fatigue factor starting to kick in. The coaches are rotating their bench, but...
A couple of our starters are still out there, like Pawhare and that, who's had to work really, really hard through the course of this half. Ngare tonu.
Biggie with the koi, hitting the ball up, second tackle. 30 metres out, the blue and golds to play the ball. It looks like they're going to shift to the left. And they do.
Pawhare with an inside ball to Mr. Taylor Leaf. He was back to the middle,
Another run again.
looking for some holes.
Sue in the one set there by
He's
Big
Jordan, 2 tackles. Yeah, well, why
Watch
am I
Roberts from
looking
dummy
at
half,
this right in front
Pata,
of
go
us?
back to the left.
Yeah, well,
Shakes to the right, comes out to Beatty. Another little kick into the in goal.
well
picked
read
up.
there by Darren Kingy. Experience showing there. Needed to be read as well.
I think they've got to try something on that right again. 4 times they've gone there. Twice it's worked for them. The other 2 it hasn't. So
Well, and then the first game, Barney, I don't know if you were here for the first game or you still had your commitments to junior football, the contestable kicks.
yeah,
Now,
Like that's just
JD,
kicking
you talked earlier on about giving away penalties in your own half at the right time, but they can't make this a habit. They're starting to give away many penalties in this half now and gifting Taniwharau piggybucks out of their own half. They can't continue to do that, yes?
They are letting them off. You did right, they are letting them off, but you know, as a coach, you don't mind because it's right down, you know, on the goal line. If they're on their old goal line, there might be 2 or 3 standing by me. You know, you sub them, but clawing their way back into the game, and I'm pleased the game has settled down because it was a bit all over, a bit flighty in the first 15 to 20 minutes. But I hope you're enjoying the game at home, Whānau. That's what it's about. The COVID situation doesn't allow us to be open, but hey, with finals football here in the Waikato and through He Mango Pāho and Waikato Tainui, we're able to bring you this telecast live, and it's Skippy Tuka coming down the short side, looking to shift. No, get up and get up. It's
I think we were guilty of milking it too much. We need to get those play the balls a little bit faster from the
It's
Taniwharau
half time.
team.
I hear this, and they're going to run it. They've got a kick.
Good kick too. Well read there though. The bounce probably going against
He'll take the
Taniwharau there,
tackle,
but well
and
read.
that'll signal half-time, Whānau.
Half-time.
8-0 here to Turangawaewae, and I must say, Whānau, whoever you are watching or listening at home, deservedly so. I think 8 is a fair reflection of the game, especially the first 15 to 20 minutes. Pleased to say, obviously, that Taniwharau are fighting their way back into the game and making it a contest. But at the moment, it's the minor premiers looking the goods, 8-0 and the direct path to the final. There is a life for this game. After the break, when we return, I'm pretty sure that I'll have an update from Restles and how the College of West Taniwharau game go.
Well, as they say, it's a game of 2 halves, as we saw in the first game of today between the reserve grade teams, Turangawaewae and, of course, Hamilton City Tigers, with Turangawaewae advancing through to the next semi-final, meeting up against Taniwharau right here, I think, at Patterson Park, depending, of course, where the premier sides may end up. He wai tiwi, a ka paku whakatā mātau, ka hoki mai me te wahanga tuarua tēnei kēmu, a ko tatane. Turangawaewae me Taniwharau. E pakanga ana kia kotahi atu te kapa nei, o te hioi nei kapa, ki te kemu matua o te tau. Of course, the finals, the winner of this game going straight through. Turangawaewae, kei runga I tēnei wā, waru ki te kore. Ko rātou tēnā e whana atu ana I te pōro, ki te tīmata I tā tātou nā kemu, ko JD, Rau, ko Pāni Wharekura, ke tōku nā taha, e papa honei I tēnei o ngā kemu.
Barney, you were out in the middle of the Turangawaewae huddle. What was Coach Matthew's kōrero?
If I know Neff, he'll want that same energy that the boys had from the start. Again, doing that right now. It's just maintaining that energy, keeping to the plate. Oh, nice little hold down the middle there, Whana.
Young Kenarangi.
But definitely working on the little things, keeping it, sticking to the game plan that we had.
Good. I overheard Coach Rai here. He said he wanted to make sure that compete in every tackle with the ball and without the ball. So lock it in whānau, 8-0. Second half underway. It's Turangawaewae who are playing to come home to the club rooms. They're going from the netball courts to the high school. Taniwharau obviously are playing from the high school to the netball. Half-time score up at Rest Hills Park in Hamilton, Kirikiriroa, is College Old Boys 16 and Ngāruawāhia Panthers 0. So if that continues up there, maybe College Old Boys will have another life. But it's Turangawaewae here. I think the early attrition and stuff.
Oh, engaro ia te poro.
It's a lost ball.
Ai. Nā ko Taniwharau I nā ene, e pakanga atu ana I te rārangi piro, whātukau mita I roto I te hawhe o Turangawaewae.
I think the Taniwharau bench Barney's made a difference. This bloke Steve Kingy and a little bit with Ruben and Pawhari's playing more direct in the middle. He's playing up the centre and you know they actually asking questions in defence, whereas the early forward pack really didn't push them. Turangawaewae defending 10 out. It's coming to the left. Noden brings it left to Darren Kingy. Oh, that was a bit of hospital pass, but
Mahinga with the ball, watch him.
I was going to say, surely not. Surely not. Two in front of him. Brings it back to the right. Kingy gets the ball. It's the fifth and final. He kicks into the end goal, and they're going to try and trap him in there. He ran over the dead ball.
Good signs from Taniwharau right there. Applying some pressure, good stuff for them in this second half so far. Turangawaewae showing some resolve on defence though there, Barney.
No, awesome energy from Taniwharau. Nice set of six, good down here, play them in their own game, kick inside, keep the pressure on. It's almost what Turangawaewae was doing in the first half. Here's Taniwharau whānau. Don't go anywhere, whānau. If you're at home, grab you another cup of tea, sit down, kōrero I te reo Māori.
This is final full. That's a great kick. Just about halfway on the full. Well taken by Caleb McLean, and it's Steve Kingy.
Oh yeah, he's not
Good
taking
run,
it
good
straight
run.
up the guts. Up the scopes.
Koreki and Moana Taniwharau into dummy half. Throws to Ruben, Turi, head on by. Dale just up in a good upright tackle. I love it when the two rhinoceroses come together. And here's another one. Emmanuel Toka.
AKA Skippy. As they go to the left again with Daz, and there he is, the man of the hour, as we were talking early on. You've got to watch him. Mahina Rangi breaking at the tackle. Ana he piro kia Taniwharau.
There's all those piros, whānau.
Yeah, put those piros up on that line, whānau. All you Taniwharau supporters out there, put the green and gold hearts on there. Piro, te ingoa. And don't forget to hashtag that with Tainui Live as well, whānau, so we know exactly where you're at.
Come up the man, come up there, come up there, come up the man.
Yes, there you go. Come up the hour.
He introduced himself into the game, and he shows how much class he is. But I think it was from the turnover, and as a coach, Barney, those coach killers, Big Dale got a pass up around his ears, and it wasn't his fault because he's trying to run as fast as he can. They're trying to hit him as hard as they can, and the ball's a high pass, and turned it over, and the result was this. So coach killers, as we call them in the game, but
also managing to be able to complete their sets, I thought was a good sign from Taniwharau as well, which they were able to do consistently in the first half. So yeah, kaore kore, ko Taniwharau tēnā kei te hawhi I tēnei wā, e kōrero tahi ai Kia rātou anō, e kimi ana I te huarahi e tāi ai. Rātou ki te eke ki mua, e roto I ngā tatauranga, I tēnei wā ki te whā, ki te waru, ana ko Turangawaewae kei runga, ko te whana piro e whai ake nei, ko Caleb tēnā e whana ana I te rataha o te whira. E tito ana atu ana ia I tēnei wā.
I see a few pedals. Well done, Terry Taniwharau. Then I see a few whittles as well.
Whittles, ka pai,
Ka-
yeah, for whittles.
Tuck that whittle out
Ka
there.
pai whānau.
Oh, she's
Tēnā koutou e tautoko
getting a
nei.
phone call. So sorry. Yeah. Now we're back on the whittles. Well done.
Yep, unsuccessful kick there by Caleb.
That's
So
a good successful pal.
kaore, oh, yeah, gotta go.
We even got a hair pedal here, Taniwha. Bro. Yeah. So, great game. And, yeah, we were 8-4. Both teams, free kicks, none unsuccessful. So, it's going to be Mikare Bidi to start from the halfway. He'll kick deep towards the club rooms. And 8-4, yeah, don't go anywhere, people. It's 10 minutes into the second half. This game is on.
It is on, and absolutely 8-4 is a great scoreline for both these teams who, of course, ranked first and second at the end of general play in this competition. As we head into the finals, of course, the winner of this game, ka tahi atu to the finals I tēnei ki o ngā rangi. Ko mahana toka tēnā, prei ana I te pōro, Stephen Kingi, te tehi o ngā tino paumua o te kemi I tēnei ki o ngā rangi. Sitting up right there on the 30 to shot, 30 metre mark, 40 metre mark, aroha mai. Kinarangi showing some form there, quite busy around that dummy half.
Yeah, well, he's a smart player too, and there's the big Turangawaewae forward start to tie. That's when the little men come into play, and once Malcolm Noda gets back on, he'll do the same. And here's half of the ground coming from the hole through the back system final, the ball's coming right. Malcolm Noda, he's overcooked it.
Got his bounce.
Just in there.
Hands into the hair. Yeah, another good set. You know, it's eating up time, it's eating up energy. And at 8-4, anyone's game.
Right now, it looks like Taniwharau is controlling the pace, wanting to slow it down a bit more.
Well, I think they've come in the last 15 minutes, Barney. I think they've upped their tempo. Experience starts to come out, and you know it's all on with Barney if you're watching the game, wherever you're watching the game.
This is kind of like a, you know, when you're playing this level of football and if thinking about Turangawaewae, they go into a quiet space. It's not quite the black hole, it's just a quiet space where the energy is just, they're going through the motions, trying to figure it out.
I have noticed that over the years, Barney, you're exactly right, and I often wonder why that is, you know, like, is it a fitness thing, is it a confidence thing, is it the here we go again thing, but they're, and I hope that does happen, because they play very well. Absolutely. They are the minor premiers, and they should be rewarded. Yeah.
Absolutely, and they're leading right now as well, so they don't have to panic at all.
That's a high tempo.
I thought he tried to go in there with his arms. I just think that Dale was a bit big. He wasn't able to pull off the hit. So it might have looked like a shoulder charge there, much like Townsend last night, actually. Only Big Dale didn't move.
He's gone.
Look, I'm loving the attitude from Darren. He's trying to spark his boys up there. Unfortunate to give away a penalty, and probably at the wrong part of the field too, and the wrong part of the tackle count.
That is a great kick. That's the best kick of the game so far. It's got me right on, just about in the 20 or 22 on a quick tap. Mate, this bloke, mate, that's a shame because he was onto it. He was the only one that was onto it.
Hey, surprised us all then.
Mark was made. What's that called, JD?
I don't think the referee was on side.
Ball's on the
The
field.
ref wasn't in position.
Zero tackle there, JD. That's okay. We're going to set up and go again. There we
Yeah,
go.
that's it. Yeah, but they'll hit the ball in. Take the ball in, boys.
Ngā koutou I te kāinga, ki te tīmata no ngā waiata, ngā kautautoko o Turangawaewae. You can hear a bit of singing out there. Ngā manuti ori o te haukainga nei. All right, sitting up there, 20 from the sideline, the left-hand edge. Mahe Robertson at dummy half. Looking to go right by the looks of things, and he does. Finding young Shannon with a nice long ball to out to Beattie.
Oh, you've got to make that boost up tackle, Skippy. You can't go too high on him. You've got to lock the ball up. They're going to go back to the right again. If he shoots it, coming to the head here, he's dummy.
Shannon with the show and go.
Good defence, fifth and final. The left-hand edge, he's got the hands up in the air. They want it. Is he going to come out? Beattie finds it wasn't the best pass. Is it the
Well
best kick?
controlled, yeah.
Well done. Building some
Well
pressure
done.
up.
Well done.
Well read and beautiful kick as well. Almost tried there.
Actually, could have come a bit wider. The 5 and the 3, the Turangawaewae left hand edge, but hey, he hit the back-to-back recount. I thought, great kick, well weighted, but if it come wider, the 3 and the 5 here on the left-hand side sideline for Turangawaewae, they were full there.
Taniwharau moved up really well in that last kick. They knew where he was going to get the ball, and he had to just take a couple of steps back, which shows his experience.
Absolutely, absolutely. He read that well. The defence read it well, and he even read it even better by seeing the line rushing up there. So he, as you said, stepped back, took his time, and he still managed to put in a good contestable kick. Whare with a nice high chop out. Kick it back, and oh yes, and young Beatty comes away with the ball.
We got him, Beatty with
Oh,
the
with a
feed. He
fin.
gets the offload. He passes
Well
it to
done.
Darren Kingy.
Oh, Darren
And he
Kingy
runs
there
it out.
spoils the play, runs it out.
Wow.
Second play.
Wow.
It was a good kick by Pawhare Brown. It was a bit of a
That's what
lottery.
they used to do at Taniwharau.
Take the
In
ball off the
background.
full, people. They let the ball bounce, and the oval ball could bounce 16 different ways. And that was just about curtains.
Didn't we used to do that at Waihi Pāwhai?
Well, actually, I thought Turangawaewae was lucky for that. They let the ball bounce, and it could have gone either way. As JD said, it could have bounced back our way. So they're lucky to get away with that. And then Taniwharau, of course,
Question is
scrambling
he
for the
going to
ball.
do it again, fellas?
That's the good call. I think he should.
Let's do it again.
They were right there. They
Come on.
contested it. Yeah, they're looking. They're calling for it, and they do.
Yeah, do it
They
again.
go again. Good
Take
pressure.
time.
Just not as good pressure this time.
Yeah, it was a bit longer. It wasn't high enough.
Wasn't high enough. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Jordan
it's
Grace.
on the 20, the Turangawaewae side, the home team, the minor premiers. Can they take the direct route? It's them leading the game, 8-4, and they're heading it up. They're 15 metres out from the goal line, and they're going to shift it to the right. Roberts pass the ball to Papere. The Beatty drops off a little
Carlos.
pocket dynamo.
Carlos is on the field, finally.
Kapai.
Carlos.
Ooh, a show
Good run from Taniwharau from Mahe Roberts. Very dangerous out of there.
We were waiting for it. We were waiting for
Yes.
Taniwharau being asked the question. But the slow play the ball.
Goes from dummy half, borrows his way through, engari kaore.
Good option.
Kaore tēnei wā.
Sucks up a tackle.
Ai, sucks up a bit of time. Pai tēnā pānui a te rārangi wawao o Taniwharau i tērā o ngā rutu.
I like that full, Barney. I like that full. He's got a bit of zoe.
Collins, mate.
He's got a bit of go in him. He's got a bit of zest. He's sort of,
Coached by Eugene Davis.
yeah, I quite like him. Yeah. Oh, good hands, McCarty.
Yes, and they're coming to the left. Nice little chip in there. Well done, well read there by Waka. He brings the ball back from Taniwharau, makes a bit of pace there. Well, yes, very good return. Great return. Koe rata hihia a Taniwharau, kia eke rātau, ki waho i tō rātau hawhe. Ki tā huenei ka pērā tonu.
Leihana Tairakin is onto the field. A good 10-metre burst. They're coming up the middle. Steve Kingy again. Bumps off Mahe, but goes back in collection. So 5 metres on their side halfway. They're not only done half. Chase Kennedy.
Awesome. Good tackles out there. Some
15.
good hits. Yes, good defence by Turangawaewae. Beautiful.
Really kick, good catch, the big pull.
Oh, and he seems to drop the ball as well. That's exactly the tackle that they needed. Caught on by the captain, the kapene, Joel Thompson. Me tēnā rutu kahara wātu nei I makere mai te pōro I a Turangawaewae kei a Taniwharau te pōro I tēnei kakari. Kei Wainganui I te whira I tēnei wā. Kakari, of course, whānau, if you saw earlier on, that is the reo Māori, the Māori word for scrum. Nā te makere mai o te pōro ia te topatahi, the fullback.
Through the Taniwharau brains trust there, you're working, you've found the link where there's a little bit of, this left-hand top for Turangawaewae. Take your kicks and you're getting Joe and you're getting Papere running down their right edge.
Great, and this experience being able to see that play.
Can you get the message out there, please?
Harley, if you're listening.
Just saying. So, yeah, it's coming to the right edge, exactly where we said to go. Pawhare Brown in the centre, and they run the Joe, and now on to Waka. Steve Kingy being replaced, and Malcolm Motor's back onto the line. This is where he's going to cut up. Pawhare Brown takes the ball to the line.
Fantastic settle there by Pawhare, still on his
Quick
feet.
play the ball, Pawhare. Quick play the ball. It comes left. big long Hail Mary, Darren King, he'll take the line, put it through the
Oh,
hole.
yes, nice shot ball there to them. That by some
Good
great
tackle,
defence by
good tackle.
Big Dale.
Oh,
Oh, and he was guilty of pushing on with it. Yes, he didn't have to do that. Repeat set. Bit of ill discipline right there. Just wanted to let Mahana know, I think, that he got him.
That's a margarine tackle penalty. It's a soft one. That was soft, yeah. He'll make up for it.
Yes, no doubt. He's been playing well all game.
Chase Kennedy trying to dummy, taking the settle. Either way, Kennedy's pointing, go to the right, go to the right.
They do. Give it to Pawhare. Shows the dummy on the inside. It gives it to Joel Thompson. Try time.
Right.
There we go, whānau, try time. And the
Lock
scores
the pair
are
at Paddy
locked.
Park.
It is 8-all to everyone there, Barney. 8-all to everyone, my friend.
Give it to us, Bunny, one more time. What's the score?
I heard you earlier today, Jay.
Oh no, that wasn't me. That was Patara. I would never take the Nicky out of you, Barney. I would never do that.
Throw those pedals up, whānau, throw it online, and don't forget to hashtag that with Taniwharau Live, all right? Let our whānau know, and of course, so te Māngai Pāho can see the successful broadcast that we're bringing you right now, and hopefully we do every single finals leading up to that big one, the big grand final, of course, in 2 weeks' time. Why do you get the worry?
The turnover was the, unfortunately, you kick down, you run it back, and on the first tackle you turn it over, and that's the result of it.
Yeah, and I thought that penalty as well just gifted them another 6 tackles, was provided an opportunity for them, yeah.
Well, they're nothing penalties, eh? They're nothing, yeah. You could do 10 of those, 5 will be penalised 5 won't.
We'll see Pawhare Brown coming down the line, leading our boys up front there. Absolutely fantastic play by Pawhare, showing some leadership out there for our Taniwharau crew. And of course, Joel Thompson also on the side as well.
I think that move that Pawhare did was a dummy inside, hold the ball and give it out wide to Joel Thompson. It worked, mate.
Yeah, he's a great ball player as well as a great runner off the ball, up the guts. Yeah, he's got all the skills needed in the game. He can kick as well. You know, he's got all of them there. Of course, he started off as a winger and a half, and as you do, you end up in the prop.
Well,
some
the
people
kick
go
is
back.
astray from Caleb McLean. So, Barney, what is our score?
Our score is 8-all.
Thank you.
8-all to... Say it all together, whānau. 8-all. Ki te ao katoa.
Ka pai, he kiwaha he whakatauri me ki whakatau kitia, ki runga tini o ngā whenua o tātou, kei tērā taha o te papua ko Turangawaewae marae, ara, e whakanui ana.
Lock it down, Barney. Lock it down, Barney. Don't go anywhere. It's 8-all. This is finals football. Who said anything about a life? They want it now.
They want it now. Both
They
teams
don't
are fighting
care
for
about
it.
the life. They want it right now, here.
And what a kick that was.
Caleb Hunt, Caleb McLean.
Back to playing
Rayana, the mullet man. He's got the best mullet in the Waikato Rugby League, that one. Yeah, that's blowing.
Good strong run there by Mr. Tairakina.
There's going to be some sore bodies at the end of this game. They're all putting it out there for you, whānau, for your entertainment.
Absolutely. Whoever goes through definitely deserves that rest because, you know, as you said, those bodies will be a little bit mamai. Hei ngā rua wiki kei mua i te Turangawaewae hama. Ko Taniwharau koe ki te rārangi hawhi i tēnei wā, te 50 mita. E kōkiri atu ana mai tā rātou taha o te whira. Engari, ko tai ki te rutu whakamutunga o tēnei wahanga o tā rātou oma. Ana ko Caleb me te whana nui. I pā mai ki te papa, mai mari e. Ka pai tēnā rutu, nā Malcolm Noda. Pai ki te kite ko hoki mai ia, ki te papa. Malcolm Noda back on, of course. Was that, sorry, I'll take that back.
I think the pendulum has swung a little bit. I think it's swung to Taniwharau at the moment. Not saying, just for momentum, the kick.
Yeah, maybe just slightly there, JD, absolutely, yes.
I think the forward dominance has gone out of the game from the Turangawaewae side, and they need some of those hearty runs back to get the momentum, get them on the front foot, or they're going wide. People like this.
Or some runs like this by Shannon Rupapare.
Watch the step.
Dangerous half, nice step there, good cover defence. He gets the offload though. Well done.
Just when
Fantastic
you're about
run,
to
and
talk
now it
about
is on the fifth
game,
and final.
Whānau.
Fifth and final to go back to Shannon. Shannon looking to run the ball. Gives it to Beattie, who's standing out wide. Malcolm with the missed tackle there, but cover defence going across as they go to the right-hand side. Finally, a kick goes in, but read well by Caleb, the fullback. Good set by Turangawaewae. Brought out of the fire there by Shannon Papuri.
Don't you love it when someone steps up? The big clutch players, you think that it's
Penalty should be there. A player's in the ruck. What's going on there, referee? No, he lets it play on.
Oh, what's going on? Everybody's up in air. What is happening,
Rusty's
They're
standing-
celebrating.
Well, the referee is
Celebrating.
conferring with the sideline right now. Absolutely fantastic try, whatever
What are
this
they
may
saying?
be.
What are they saying, Pātara? Can you see his
I can't see it, but
Can we
Rusty
lip
was
read?
right
Can
on
we
the
have a-
spear there and just went to
It's
sleep.
try, he's
Taniwharau.
running to the in goal. He's going
Yep,
to the
he's
in
going
goal.
into the end goal. Try given. Oh, absolutely fantastic.
He's running to the in goal.
Turangawaewae hitting
Is-
back.
Is the touch judge.
Pawhare questioning the call there.
Has the right to
Just
question.
finding out what is going there. Captain, yes, of course. Try given. Right on the sideline. Fantastic there. Piro whānau. Put those pedals down on that Facebook post. As we said, whānau, what a game we have. Katahi nā no te kemu ko tēnei. All right. Yeah, Homa.
Mate, that was out of nothing.
Out of nothing.
There was out of nothing.
And that was against the run of play
Shannon.
as well. Taniwharau had the ball. Something happened in their play the ball, and they gave the ball
Must
up.
have been a strip, you think?
Well, yeah, could have been actually running out of dummy half. Could have been a one-on-one strip.
Well, it was on the back of
Can we
a
get a
Shannon
replay,
Rupapere
please?
run.
That'll be fantastic, and we hope to do that as we develop this game.
Fair
whānau,
comment,
and this,
that was against run of play.
that was against the run of play, absolutely. We had the ball, and they managed to D up and
we had
somehow
real position
get the ball again.
And it was the back of a Shannon Rupapere run. Got the
Here's what
momentum.
happened, Jody. Shannon got the ball handed out to Mikaere, right? So they put the kick through of Preston Collins. He put it through, well fielded by the
Yes,
fullback,
yes.
Caleb. And I think he didn't realise he stood up, played the ball. No one was there for dummy half.
Oh, that's
And then
just
someone
a
picked it up
shocking
and
play
scored.
then by
So-
Taniwharau. Absolutely a shocking play from Taniwharau
Game
there,
is
if that
about
was the case.
opportunities, boys. You've got to
Yep.
take the opportunities. Well done.
Well done.
Well done. And every kick now is important as well because it can push you out to that 6-point advantage. But 12-8, I'd say about 20 minutes to play. We should have had a stopwatch on it, boys. Sorry, whānau, we can't give you the actual time. I don't know if it's coming up on your screens, but the score is well done.
Kaere
Moves in,
Bidi
and
with
it
the
looking
whana
good.
piro,
It looks good,
engari
but
kaore.
no, it's flagged away. It
Actually,
had
same
height.
spot as it was from game 2 against these two clubs right there. That kick was in the same position.
Mate, we've had 4 tries and no kicks, boys.
Yeah,
mate,
yeah.
I was at
Kicks
training
are
on
really
I'll
good
be
at the
taking the
moment.
kids out. I'll be taking the kickers out goal kicking practice tomorrow morning.
I was at training on Thursday and I didn't see Mikaere kicking. I saw Jordan Grace. So I'm wondering if Jordan Grace is going to have a go at goal kicking.
Oh, soft as ever. Is that right?
Ka pai tiwi ana ko rongo pai titehi o ngā kaitautoko e whāngai wai nei ki te kapo Taniwharau. As Taniwharau, ko rātou tēnā e whanana i te pōro, ki te tīmata anō i te kēmu. Ana, i haere hohonu te whanara, ki te rārangi piro o Turangawaewae, ana, e oma whakamua ana nei, Turangawaewae tēnei wa.
Exactly. Big set of 6. Trying to force the mistake. Turangawaewae running all. Or maybe you look and take a leaf out of the book of the Turangawaewae reserves and kick early on the 4th or 5th. Get a bit of field position. But they're making good yards at the moment. And you know the spring in their step has come back. It's amazing what a try does to you, isn't it?
O tāwhane kua whara kino nei a mahinga rangi, ko te tūmanako ia kei te pai ia, tērā pia i patu kino tia tana poho, na ingaro iaia tana hā, kuia ko te wawata nui kei te pai ia, hara i te mea i patu kino tia tana mahunga, ki te pērā kaore kore ka tangohia i te whira. Nō reira kuia tēnā e takoto ana i te papa i tēnei wā i te iwi. Engari kei te tū mai ia i tēnei wā, ki te pai, te ahua nei. Ai, e ora tonu ana. Koia pia, i patu kino tia tana poho. Engari kei te pai, kei te tū tonu, ana kei te tākaro tonu. Ana ko tana pāpā tēnā e ata tautawhi nei i tana tamaiti. E tū, kaore kore ko tēra tana kōrero e, get up son! He's got another half to go. And he showed a bit of heart.
Especially when your father's running the
water, say.
water up there, son.
Well, you
But,
know,
no.
Mahinga, like I've seen him down here a few times training on this field, so he knows this field really well.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Growing up, of course, across the road from these fields. Let the ball bounce there, both the winger and the fullback for Taniwharau as
Rana Dennis.
Mr. Tairakina brings it back to the middle of the field. Guilty of running sideways there. Really had no room to move anyway as Utah brings it out from the half.
Good tackle, mid-head on, up and down, and I love it. It's good football, it's good running, it's good tackling. It's 12-8. There's a lot to play for. A quick play the ball. The game is alive in Will Whanau, and Emmanuel slips the ball back to that man. He was on his back 2 minutes ago. Now he's kicking it easy
down.
He's got a
goodness,
score.
man, what a chase that
What a
was.
bounce.
Well done, Mahinga. Mahinga, Kenny.
What a bounce.
Mahinga Rangi. They'll be looking to have a big defensive set here at Taniwharau to try and pin Turangawaewae into their own 20, and they're doing just that at this stage. Turangawaewae getting back though onside. So it's good signs of Turangawaewae. They've got all their players back there, not scared to throw the ball around early, but being met with good defence.
That's a good tackle from the big fella, Pāwhiri Brown. But don't forget he's got to get up 10. He's a bit slow getting back on. He's caught up in the play the ball, so look for a big, long relieving kick here. Where's Beattie? He'll get the ball and look to throw a dummy, and no, boy, you're in your 20, you're in your 20 there. Only in the Waikato.
Gamble could pay off, and luckily so.
It's that Waikato flair, boy. Run it from everywhere.
Yes, run it from everywhere, right? Fifth and final tackle.
Here comes the kick now.
He's
He's going too wide, and it's a good down the middle, straight down to be pretty easy pickings for Caleb McLean. Good chase, though. Good chase, Turangawaewae.
Yes,
good
line,
chase.
Good line speed. Taniwharau need to get back on side now to mount a good reply to that kick. Referee still not calling anything here, slowing down the play.
There's nothing wrong with that ref. Get on, play on. Great.
Yeah. I'm not sure what he was calling.
What did he
there,
stop there
anyway,
for?
Good defence there.
Good hit.
Good defence. Good defence there by Turangawaewae. Making 0 yards there from that run.
And I like the big headgear too. He's getting his body in. There's that Kalani Beattie. The big headgear.
He's holding his nose. He's holding his nose.
Unlucky not to get a call.
87 foot, you've got to get down lower to those little fellas.
Mahana took us into the slipping those passes out quite well. Played done a few.
Well, I think that's where it's going to come from, Rowdy. If it is going to come for the green and gold, it's Tuka to Rangi.
I think so.
Rangi, you know,
I think so.
Slip ball.
That's actually a good move right there. Tuka for Rangi.
All this fella.
Nice little jab.
Oh, no.
Referee.
Oh, he's pulled it.
What a call there by the referee. Maybe even a bit of a Golden Globe or a bit of an Oscar there for them.
Mate, it was 50-50, bro. I didn't think there was much in it, to be honest. But
Malcolm Noda knows the rules,
mate. He's an experienced player, Mr. Malcolm Noda. Another one who knows how to step up when it needs the...
Especially when I'm watching it and it's the Turangawaewae player that's down and he did the tackle.
Oh, wow.
You know,
maybe he deserves another Oscar too. Then no, we hope the best for our player, whoever that is on the ground. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
No, we don't want serious.
Ko te pohoa no hoki pia I whara. E hara I te mea ko te mahunga.
Can I just say, Patara, that both games have been played in tremendous spirit?
Oh, absolutely. And you expect nothing less from the clubs who represented here today, both Turangawaewae sides and of course Hamilton City Tigers. And there's mad respect, I think, from all the clubs towards each other, and and that's why. And you can't really argue with good skill and team play, and that's exactly why I think that respect is out there for these two teams this afternoon.
Exactly right, and I'm glad we've taken time and they can recharge. It is a penalty, but we don't want to see an injury, especially this time of year.
Absolutely, and I'm glad to see that 100 players back up and ready to go as well.
They're not going to go for the kick, mate.
Well, a kick wouldn't do anything for
them
right now, being 4 points down.
Not at 12-10, Barney.
Right now, it would be different if it was 12-10. With Malcolm Noda showing his experience once again, running from dummy half. Fantastic run there.
Good scramble.
I'm thinking they're going to go left here, and they do. Mahana took her out of dummy half, showing a bit of strength, but met well by some great defence. Kapai Turangawaewae.
Barney identified it earlier. They know Mahana's a marked man, and they're onto him. They're watching him every time he's getting the ball.
He's so dangerous, mate.
Oh, Darren Kingi Tahuanei. Darren Kingi, ai, e whakai ana te kaua, wow, te kaumārua, ki te kaumārua. O, e homa, he kēmu kei te haere. Nā piro anō e te iwi tukuna koutou mihi ki runga I a pukamata. Throw your piro up there right now. Don't forget to hashtag that with Taniwharau Live. What a game we've got, whānau. And again, coming down to our kickers.
It's coming down to the kickers. That locks it up, 12 all to everyone, and kick to come. But I just can't recall what the penalty was for. They changed it. It's on the back of that penalty.
It was taken out of play.
Malcolm Noda, sorry, yeah,
the
the kick
rubber
through.
and was taken out.
Yeah. So that call, and unfortunately that's what it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to a call or a mistake by either side. 12 all, kick to come. Mate, this is semi-final football, and it's live right here from Patterson Park here. And it's the 3P champions looking to go straight for their fourth title. They're a long way from that yet, but boys, there's some more twists to come in this game. I can feel it.
I can
There's some
feel
more
it too.
twists
I can feel it.
I can feel it. There's a bit more to go in this game yet. It ain't.
Titiro,
You know.
kei te tū mai a hi nawa, kei te tū mai ngā huru ki muri I te kaki e hoama. A ka tahi te kēmu ko tēnei, a me ngā mihino nui rawa atu ki a te māngai pāho. Me wai kato tainui, ki te kore ko koutou, a ka kore e tāia e mātou, te papāho, a ienei tū āhuatanga, a ki ngā whānau e kore e āhei ki te haramai ki te mātakitaki a tinana. Engari, a wairua, e tāia ai rātou ki te mātakitaki, me te homai, I te rā Māori pai, me te rā Māori ora, ki enei kai tākaro I tēnei ki o ngā rangi. Absolutely fantastic. I'm loving this, JD. And Barney, wow, too early to call at this stage.
It's been
And
waved
it is
away.
away
Both
again.
Both teams.
You kidding me,
have been
guys?
had
6
problems.
tries, no kicks.
No
Six
kicks at
tries,
all.
no kicks.
Unaccounted.
Okay, we need this whānau. Of course,
Unaccounted
this is
points.
where that kick for goal and the penalty really is crucial, Barney. And
The
I
one
think the
is-
first team to get a penalty in front of the post will take that option. I'm pretty sure of it.
Oh, I'm still thinking that there's tries in it for us, pal. So, sorry for.
I wouldn't have a clue, sorry,
Turangawaewae,
Jody.
but I think,
Yeah.
I think there's still few tries yet to be scored.
Okay, does the one become an option, boys?
I think so.
Tahi.
Get the ball
What
back.
did he say, Jady? What's the time left?
He doesn't know.
Make it up, JD.
Well done, good take right there.
6.5.
Tairākinga brings it back.
Here we
Nice
go, here we
strong
go.
Good run. It's
The
good
return
run.
of the mullet.
This next set of 6, JD.
Shows some good footwork there to bring it up just out of the 20-metre mark from their own half. Taniwharau and his brother bringing it up now. Getting driven back there by some strong Turangawaewae defence. Ko te kaupapa nui o tēnei kēmu e huama, ko te whiringa whāiti, ko te toa, ka haere ko tōtika atu ki te kēmu whakamutunga o te tau. Chase Kennedy with the
How to kupu.
golden point with the piro koura e huama, with the piro koura.
Oh,
and a
no!
lost
You put
ball
the
there.
mocker on them, Patara. You
Piro
put the
Koura.
mocker on them. Oh, here we go.
Me kaha a Taniwharau, me tā rātou a rārangi wawau, iaia nei, ko Turangawaewae, me te pōro, kei tēnei a haurua o te pāka. E huama, ko te koira, ko te ruti tuatoru.
Good play the ball, Kenny.
Good play the ball there,
Good play
absolutely
the
good
ball.
run from dummy half,
Look,
all the time in the
oh,
world. Oh, he shows an intercept. Oh, well weird right there. And a Taniwharau.
Towing a good case, boys.
His mistake.
Good game. It's right in front of us, people. I can smell the liniment. I can feel the heat.
Oh,
It's 45.
don't go into the
Give me
defense.
some good
Best thing to
oh,
do.
oh, oh.
Yes, get an extra over here on the sidelines.
Big Parvati
Big
Brown
Parvati
hits
Brown
the
with a
ball
good
up.
sending run. Right now we're heading on to the left. Big Darren Kingi with the ball. He sends it out wide to Mahina Rangi.
Oh, go to Mahina.
Good run there by Mahina, making some inroads
nearly
behind the
sneaks
defensive
through.
line. Darren Kingi in that dummy half. He goes left to Mahanga,
Yep.
Mahana. Mahanga and Mahana. Both on the side there.
Wilson with the ball.
But Ginger after getting up there, looks like he had a bit of a
Going high.
sore leg.
No, just a dab in between.
Yeah,
Putting
good
it into
kick,
the
good
left
kick,
hand
good
pocket.
kick, good kick. Watch out, here they come,
Good
brother.
chase too by Taniwharau.
Yeah, and he beats the first. He pushes him away. Looks like he's done a little bit of...
Townsend again.
damage,
We've seen a few
Malcolm
Townsends today.
Yeah, the attrition rate is starting. I see the boys are starting to tie down. Some of the stinging's gone out of the
Deep
tackles, has
breaths,
it?
everybody.
But there's a lot to play for. It's 12 all, whānau. I
Absolutely.
hope you're keeping a clock on it, because we ain't. But
Both sides not giving an inch to either one of each other.
Exactly. It's about that field position. Barney, you identified early in the game with those 2 points. Mate, all those 6 tries and no kicks. Just one of them would be, you'd give anything
would
for
be
one of them right
sufficient.
now, wouldn't
Absolutely.
you? Oh, yep. He lost it.
Oh, he got a yard at the border. Ko Shannon Rupapere ahua te
crucial
kaumere ki muri
call.
ko ia te whetsu mai angi engari tēnei wā.
Teko.
Kaore I pai tana prei I te pōro I Wainganui I ana wāwai kua riro I a Taniwharau te kakari. Ana, ko rātou tēnā me te pōro I tēnei wā. What a game. We're going to and fro, whānau, to and fro. JD, what do Taniwharau do here?
Mate, you got to get to a completion
Yep,
and end up with a repeat set or get them running off the line. You don't want to give them an easy 20 at this stage of the game.
Yep.
If I knew how much time was to go, I'd even consider the 1 point because I think it's going to come down to that.
Yes,
It's
I
gonna come
absolutely
down to
agree with you.
It's going to come down to that type, but I think they'll go to the left edge. We called it earlier. I think it's Turangawaewae. Turangawaewae is the play off a Darren Kingy pass.
Well, you
I
heard it
think
here
that's the
first,
play.
Barney. You heard it here first. Barney, defensively, what do Turangawaewae need to do? Just solid tackles, no penalties, yeah?
Turangawaewae is looking for this very moment right now where he's just lost the ball.
No. Sideline umpire Deacon is not saying anything.
Sideline saying nothing.
Here they come on. Look,
might not
Reader,
have seen
can we
it.
have
Oh,
the
no, he's calling the rip ball. He's calling the rip ball. It could be a
penalty?
to
This is
Taniwharau,
what-
and I
this
think
is
they're
what
signaling to go for the two
Turangawaewae
here.
needs. It's a recount.
Yes, they play on, and it is 2 points up for grabs. What do Taniwharau do? Do they go for it, or are they too far away from
No, they're going to run.
from the
That's the
goalpost?
respect they have for Turangawaewae.
Yeah, I think
They're
they're
gonna
just a
run.
little bit too far away, not backing his power and
Mate,
his
they
cast
haven't
there.
got
give it to
it. They haven't got
Buffalo?
it from 20 metres, let alone
let
40
alone,
metres. So
40 metres out, so you probably could call. Yeah,
Buffalo could have been
absolutely.
able to put
Yeah,
that over
yeah.
quite easy. 2 points, gone begging.
Yep, well again,
Next,
Turangawaewae definitely do
JD's.
not want to give another penalty away, and Taniwharau need to complete this set at least and
They've
look for a
definitely
repeat
got
set.
the momentum. Here
It's
we go
Joel
with
Thompson.
Joel
He's
now.
going to the right. Get away from that sideline.
Well
Line
shielded there by
defence.
his winger, Waka, Kapai Waka, Paita
Tarakina coming back. I think we're up to the 4th tackle. It's Chase Kennedy. Geez, he's been tried as hard out all day.
Yes,
Quick
hasn't he?
play
He's been
gets him
really
on the
good
left. A
for.
quick
Someone
play to the
setting
left.
themselves up.
Too slow to play the
They're gonna
ball.
go
It's got to
wide.
be faster.
And there
And
it
a
is.
field goal. And
He's the
there's
one
the
attack, and
tie.
he gets it too.
No, he missed.
Oh, he missed. Oh, unlucky there. But hey, they took a shot. That's definitely what they needed to do. Turangawaewae now with the ball. A big defensive set there by
They had every
Taniwharau.
chance.
Does
They
that
had
make the
every
two?
chance
Does
there.
that make the two more crucial?
I think so.
You
I
think
think it
maybe
does.
a 2, slow the game down, get the 2?
Well, you had the opportunity.
Yeah,
You had the
either way, yeah,
opportunity.
either way,
Got to
yeah.
save some energy, have a go.
Hey,
At
if
least
he had
get
got
the
it,
ball
we'd be
back
calling
and,
him.
kick the dead.
We'd be praising him right
So,
now.
But even if he got the one, I still think there's some twists in the game. I just feel it, the breakout, the Rupapere step, the Maharangai, the Rangi, side step and go. I think there's still a few more twists in here, and I don't think one's enough, boys. I don't think one's enough.
Good call there, JD. Yourself, do you think one's enough if
No,
Turangawaewae get
I've
into
been
field position?
calling tries, mate. I think
calling
there's
tries, you
tries
have
left
indeed.
in this game. It's going to come down to these guys here. Do we get an overtime, JD?
Yeah,
Could be.
Do we get an overtime?
The Piro Coda. The Piro Coda.
Have we got that written into our
Te
contract,
kōrero
boys?
i ai nea,
Have we got
matau.
that written into our contract? Overtime?
Indeed,
Mum,
indeed. Just have to
Mum,
put
put
that
the
in the
car in
Bible.
the oven. Put it in the
Fifth
microwave.
and final.
He'll be coming back late.
No,
Oh, he puts it
Going
up.
up to the
Fantastic
spiral
kick
kick.
too.
Can
What
he see
a
the
kick.
ball? He's lost it.
He lets it go. He lets it go.
He's
He
let
lets
it
it
go.
go. Oh, he's so lucky to get out of there. He's so lucky to get out of
He's
there.
out of hand.
So lucky to get out of there. Get up and play the ball.
What a kick.
What a kick, and he was very lucky to just get out of there. Good defense.
Looking for the tackle.
Oh, they might have lifted him, no?
Oh, no. Referee.
I lifted him.
They lifted him maybe, and that could have been
That
at
was
the
a
end of the
good solid
tackle.
tackle.
No,
Oh,
he's
He's
pointing
calling
to
it. He's calling it.
Great.
Well done by Turangawaewae there. Now in position. Now you're calling tries.
calling
Barney
tries,
calling
mate.
tries there.
I'm calling
Don't worry
tries.
about the one.
Yeah, I reckon, man, I need some more twists.
mean-
He was no chance, Caleb McLean. That was twirling around more than the bloody Ferrets were.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Right,
that was a
goes in.
fantastic
That was a
kick.
tough
You're right.
kick.
It was
That
a tough kick. It was a
Yeah.
great
He
kick.
kicked
Absolutely
that from
wasn't
the
his fault,
50
Barney.
metre.
It was all over the
40
place.
metre, JD. What a kick.
Okay, what do we do here? We went short before. Do we want to go deep this time?
Oh, you go as long into the netball courts.
Oh, he puts a
Oh,
nice
yeah.
high one
There
up.
goes
There's
another high
enough, there's
one, and
enough
they're going up.
height on that. And they knock it on,
they
and the
knock it
ball's
on.
back.
Crazy
goal.
Yes.
Yes, he's
Taniwharau
rolling.
back to the ball.
Taniwharau.
Fantastic kick
More
there by
drama
Buffalo
in
Brown.
the
More
kick,
drama.
Barney.
Absolutely.
Oh, my God. The twists and turns,
Oh,
as much as
Hey,
that
that's
ball
3
was
in a row.
spiralling.
I'd never say that.
We
I'd be
expect
going
nothing
long
more.
and hard. I'd be going long and hard. Make them You know. But,
They're not listening to you, JD. They're not listening to
oh,
you.
mate, never happened in my day. Hey, he'd be sub now. Get him on the field, Willie. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Willie's on the field.
Taniwharau me te pōro, me
He's
taki
making an
rātou i te pōro kātika.
interchange.
Me kaha tā rātou oma, me puta rātou i tō rātou hawhe.
Taniwharau.
Ko ia, ko te aronga nui a Taniwharau i tēnei wā. Haere, whakamua. Pāwhare Brown e oma atu ana i tēnei wā.
Good tackles on
Ai,
the big boys.
pai tēnā rutu nā iwa te koi. A te tehi o ngā tino.
They're stacking up on the right side.
Don't forget, Whānau, first round up in the complex in Rahui Pōkeka. It was 22-20. Back here at Patterson Park 2 weeks ago, it was 12-all. And guess what the score is now? 12-all.
12-all to everyone,
12-all,
Whānau. 12-all
Are
to
we staring
everyone.
down the barrel? Are we
Looking
staring
go
down the
wide.
barrel?
Whakarangi standing in the tackle. He's back down that sideline once
He's
again.
so
And he's
dangerous.
found some
The
good things.
final, the 10 metres in the Turangawaewae half. Too far out for a drop goal. Do they put the bomb up?
He's
Whare
going
looking
to
to do
return
it.
the
Looking to do it.
Oh,
favour.
with a chip and chase.
Puts
With
a
a
little
chip
short one
and
in.
chase.
The
You're
chase
kidding
is
me.
there. But met with some good defence, trying to get rid of the ball. And get the
Chip
pie.
something
in
different.
behind from the victory.
Good play the
Right.
ball, good defence. Well, all the lights
the
are
lights
on.
are
We're a
coming
nightclub
on,
now,
Whānau.
Whānau. We're a nightclub.
We're in the nightclubs now,
We're in the
Whānau.
nightclubs. I hope you got a stamp.
Alright. Kei te kani ngā nono,
Kei te
ngā
kani
tau, o ngā
here.
kaitautoko.
Yeah, you're driving us, Rowdy.
You're right, that's us, my friend. We're going all the
right
way
down.
to the clubs, Whānau.
Bit
There
of
we
field
go.
position.
I wonder if we can get a time. Someone give us a time, please.
Oh,
There's the
Oh, he shot the ball
Oh,
right
no.
there. Pressure on them right now as Taniwharau, a gifted field position. Me te pōro I tēnei wā. Ana kaore kore ka haere ki te taha maui, ki te taha pena tāu kōrero. Toka me te mahinga.
Yep.
5 minutes. 5 minutes, if that, Whānau left on the clock.
This is it.
This is it, Whānau. This is
right
the
here.
crunch
This is the
play for both
opportunity.
teams.
There's enough for 4 sets of 6.
It's a
in
shame
there.
that
Yes,
a mistake
indeed.
has to going to decide this game, but hey,
Hey-a.
Darren Kingy,
Hey-a.
Darren
JD,
Kingy,
the
he's your
game's
sixth.
full of mistakes.
A big defensive set from
Whoever
Turangawaewae
dominates
did
from
well.
those mistakes, right? Here we go, Taniwharau on the attack now.
Hitting left,
Inside
Pāwhare
ball,
Brown to
yes,
settle up in the
Pāwhare.
middle. There's
And
good
he's-
strong run there by Pāwhare,
Yeah, he's-
bringing in
he's-
3 defenders.
Has he been one of the top players of today, mate?
I think so. Him and probably Chase Kennedy in the
Oh,
forwards.
I like the second row from Turangawaewae to the boy runner.
Yes,
isn't
he's
it?
Nice
very well.
short ball off the
Tell me
ruck.
about Chase
Boy,
Kennedy.
here
There
we
he
go,
goes down
here
with
we
the
go.
ball.
High tackle, no, not
No,
back to one.
not seen.
Okay, watch Malcolm Noda in these situations.
Anadu Edwards with the
Ananu
ball.
Edwards, that's 3.
Nice tackle,
They'll shift it back.
Anadu.
The ball's got to get
Sorry.
off
Oh,
to
get out
Darren
of
Kingy's
there.
hands. Noda. Out to Chase Kennedy. He's standing
Settles
still.
up in the
Good
middle there.
defense. They're
He's setting
setting the
up for the
line.
one.
Where
They're
are we
setting
going,
up for the
JD? Where are
one.
we going? For the one. No, it's touched.
Touched by Turangawaewae. We could
Not
get the
played
ball
it.
back.
Has he played at it?
No,
No.
saying
He's not calling a
played
charge down.
He's ruling tap 20.
Tap 22. Oh,
All right,
Turangawaewae
it's
was
on.
let off.
But that wasn't very good execution from the
No, I
Taniwharau,
didn't think so
I
at
must say
all. I
myself.
thought
That
they
was
should have
ugly.
tried to run that one.
That
It
was
wasn't the
ugly.
fifth.
Here we go. He
big
wants to
forward.
go with
Big
the
boy.
response.
Bomb Stanley. Right
He's
right
ready to
there.
play, Whānau. Let's go,
Here we
Iwa.
go.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Marcus offside there. Good run from dummy half. It's
My
not
hair,
there.
Robertson
Running
there.
My hair.
Oh.
Met by some good strong defence there by Mahina Rangi.
Up 5
Plays the
metres,
ball. No
back
Marcus
to
once
penalty
again.
there.
Not ball,
It's a
did he?
play on.
No,
No,
he
play
didn't.
on.
Play on.
Play
Fair
on.
enough. Good
Play
call.
on the call.
Play on.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, he's trying to throw the ball. I don't know why.
Trying to keep the ball alive.
E
It's
te
a
i tēnei
We
wā
are
ko
going-
tātou ki te piro koura e huama golden
Golden point
point.
here.
10 minutes
12 all.
each way right now as finals whistle blows as we are here at Patterson Park. 12 all
Yeah,
to
this is
everyone
fun.
at this stage, Whānau. 10 minutes per half in this.
5 minutes each
5
way?
minutes each way, sorry. 5 minutes each way. 10
10.
minutes.
10
Yeah, 10,
10
each
each
way.
way. I don't know my Whānau.
But
10 each
who
way.
if you score in that 10, it's...
Okay,
all
first
over.
to score, JD.
First to score in any manner. First to score in any manner. Score come through, final score coming through from Rest Hills. It's College Old Boys 26, Ngātawaewae Panthers 12. So it'll
done,
be
College Old Boys.
the loser. And it's a shame it has to be a loser because, you know, both these teams deserve to win, quite frankly, whānau. And whoever does come second, that's probably a better word than a loser, because there's no losers today. This game is the winners all round, and they'll play College Old Boys, wherever that may be, maybe Patterson Park game, regardless. But yes, we're going to Golden Point, whānau, and you know, these guys have met 3 times, and 2 points separate them in 180 minutes of football.
Wow.
Sorry,
Yes,
240 minutes of football. That's 380s. 3/8
Kia ora te
rakamanga
whānau.
mass, 240 Matua Tip would say. So,
Yeah, kapai, must have seen it.
yeah, kapai. Did you do pangarau pata?
Oh,
At lunchtime?
Carl.
I thought so. Yeah, we're going to go to Golden Point. The toss is going to be crucial because, yeah, I just thought that the Caleb McLean field goal attempt was pretty averagely set
It
up.
was 30 metres in front, JD. You know,
Yeah,
at least
yeah.
have a go, get the ball back. There was an
Yeah,
option
exactly,
there.
Barney. I thought, you know, I don't know whether they train this at training or whatever, but who cares? It's Golden Point whānau.
Golden Point
Read
whānau.
about it in the Sunday papers tomorrow, but it's 12 all.
They're doing the toss, JD. Do you
Crucial.
opt to receive or kick?
I
if you
always
get
want to
the
receive.
ball?
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
always want to
At this
receive.
point, yes,
Always want to
absolutely.
receive.
You got an
Because you're going to
opportunity
end
to
up
get
with
up
field
there,
position.
yeah.
You're going to end up with field position. Yeah.
Because you'll be able to get the kick away in there.
Yeah,
get a
the
good
only
chase
thing with
in.
the kicking team, the advantage is the kicking teams get, you know, the referee's not going to give a penalty because, you know, Golden Point. So this is a big decision here. It looks like
This is a
Taniwharau
semi-final
are grouped
final.
on the netball end. It's 12 all.
Kia ora.
They're coming in. What are they looking at? They're
they're
they must
conferring in the middle there at the
I don't
moment.
think, have they done the toss?
I don't think they have, by the looks of things.
No,
Well, they
here's the
shouldn't be
toss.
still talking if that's the case. Unless they're talking about where on the
Who's
field,
him?
which
Yeah.
way they're attacking and which way they're defending.
Who is that
'Cause it
captain
looks like
for,
these folks are ready
Turangawaewae, Barney?
to attack.
Who is that captain, Barney, for Turangawaewae?
The one with the ball right now is Blues.
And who's talking to the ref?
Who's
over
talking to
there?
the captain?
That's Jordan Grace. Yeah, they've just flipped the coin,
There's
JD.
the toss. It has
Where's
been
the
done.
toss?
It's just been done. And he's looking at Turangawaewae. They've won the toss, obviously, and he's saying, "Oh, stay as we are."
I think if you win the toss, you don't get to choose,
You choose
which
the
way
direction.
you run,
Yeah.
which direction you play.
Anticipation here, whānau.
Oh, I
It's
think
gone
so. I
all
think
quiet.
they really want to figure out, because I believe it's a tikanga for
Yep,
you.
he's swapping
Turangawaewae.
over here, and I was
If you
gonna
go
say-
that way, if you have the ball, especially if it's second half.
He's got the wind, and they
yep.
want to blow them home like
always
Mr.
wanna come
Takui said.
home.
Always come home to the club.
Turangawaewae, you know.
Might be a bit premature if we go into the second half of this Golden Point, because then they'll have to go back the other way.
Let's look into
It's,
the crystal
E
ball.
hoi tō waka ki Turangawaewae. So
Here
he's
we
always
go.
coming home.
Well, obviously looking
And home is down this end.
to win
towards
in
our
this
club.
first half of Golden Point, Turangawaewae, ko Taniwharau e whana atu ana, e te tīma te tanga o tēnei wahanga o te piro kaura.
Let's keep a time on it, boys. Who's got
So
to stop watch,
JD,
boys?
we've just
Who's
got,
got to watch?
we've just
Who's got to stop
opted
watch?
to
10
come this
minutes.
way, and we've got the
10 minutes.
Going on for us.
Here we go, boys. Here we go. Hey, good
Reset
luck,
your
people.
time.
Don't go away. Put the kai in the microwave there. I'll be home a little bit later. But never mind. If you're at home, hope you're enjoying our telecast here from Patterson Park. This is 1 versus 2. You would think this was the final
We've got a
because
clock
there
ready
is
to
a
go
live.
inside the thing, ready to
They
go.
both
How
deserve to be
many
there.
overtimes have you, you know,
I don't think I've had to go into overtime. And did we ever go to overtime?
Oh, I
think we
always
did.
won in 80 minutes.
Yeah.
Here we go. So it's Caleb McLean. He kicks down to the netball end, and it's Turangawaewae to ruck the ball up, and a good take and tackle one. All you got to do is hold
That's a
the
good
ball, son.
Yes, Taniwharau do not want to give away any penalties right now, so they're definitely
roll
No
will be conscious of
piggybacks,
that.
no mistakes.
roll one out,
And
2
Turangawaewae
out.
definitely don't want to make any
Good
mistakes.
run
Absolutely.
there. Good run there by Rana Dennis, chucking it up the
They're
middle.
securing the ball as well, playing
Tackle
patient,
two.
not trying to force anything at this stage.
Slow play the ball, but we've got Iwa, Te Koi,
Bite it up.
good yards up the middle, making it to their 40, whānau.
Good run. That's 3 runs, and they're just about at the 50, the halfway. Get out of there, young Anadu Edwards.
Yes, don't want to
Another
give away a
drop off.
penalty. Especially after
Good
we've got
yards.
4 seconds in.
A good tackle too. That's tackle number 4. They're going to make the halfway. They're
He's
crossing the
gonna make
halfway.
some good
Here's
yards.
our man. Here's our man,
Are
Mahi
we ready to
Robbins.
space?
15 final now.
Are we looking for Rupatu? Are we going to have a
He's
go?
gonna go on the last. He throws the ball back. Left onto the defense. We're going to go for a long shot from right at the back.
Jordan
there. How's he
Grace
go?
from 40 metres out.
Unlucky there.
Mate,
Slightly to the left.
Was that Adam Reynolds? Was that Adam Reynolds? Oh,
40
mate.
metre kick.
Mitchell Moses, mate, it's got
tell
it
you
all.
what, there was a few
Could have been 50 metre kick.
Mate, because that looked good.
It looked sharp, mate.
It looked really good.
JD's, how was your
7
heart,
tackles.
JD? How was that heart?
Oh, mate, there's no lose, there's no, you know.
Taniwharau's response.
Oh, he's held down, he's
Here we
held down,
go.
is he back?
This next set of 6, good charge.
Good charge by
Simple
Pāwhare.
football up the middle.
Making up to the 40 metre mark now.
Oh, he's not looking too well,
Oh, no,
JD.
it's not.
Stop the clock, boys, stop the clock.
Stop the clock,
Well,
Whānau, stop the
let's
clock.
stop the clock. I'm at 143. What are you guys at?
We've got a clock also inside the into our OB truck as well, Whānau, so we'll keep an eye on that. Hopefully our producer in there,
Bit of a
Katie
banter
Morgan,
here, Shannon
did a fantastic
Rupa-Petty.
job inside the truck.
Giving themselves a bit of banter here. Shannon
Got it
Rupa-Petty
right
out
there,
on the
buddy,
right-hand
got it
side.
right. Sorry.
Yeah, a bit of banter here, Shannon and Tano, Joel, but yeah, they're going to deserve
Lot of
it.
history
Hey,
there, of
they're
course.
going to need a week off the team after this.
Absolutely, they do, and they'll deserve it. Absolutely, JD.
Second tackle. Noda comes off Steve King, and he's coming off the bench, and I thought he made a difference in the first half just before half-time when he came on. He turned the game, actually. I believe Steve King and them turned the game with those interchanges.
It's good to get
Caught
him out.
Hector,
It's
yeah.
exclusive that do you start again with your substitutions, JD?
No, you get another 2.
Get another 2.
Yeah, you get another 2. Yeah, you got to hit it to the post. You got to run onto it, son. And a dummy half run, you set yourself up for the field goal. What number is that? Oh, that's final.
First and final. Do we go to the drop goal, JD? Here we go. Pop for it. He's
Well, you got to go over, not under it.
Let it go. Is it going to go dead?
Where's the chasers? Gone dead, though.
Malcolm just
Malcolm,
testing out the
he's always
rubber.
alive and always there.
Play to the whistle, boys. Play to the
Yeah,
whistle.
play to the whistle.
Absolutely.
Good
I
on
hope that's what you
Malcolm.
teach
Keep
you
him
under
honest.
13s, Barney. Play to the whistle. Until he blows it and says it's dead, it's still alive.
It's been back and forth now. Oh, did you start the timer?
Timer has been started, of course. We were at 1 minute 40 something. Yep, we got confirmation. Timer has started.
Here we go, the boys in this run. I like
2:50
him.
final.
He's been solid
He
all
was good in the
day.
first minute and he's good in the 85th minute. He's solid.
Ooh, Pike and Oma.
And Kenny, he's warmed up to his task as well, the big fella. So that's 2. They're making good yards, Turangawaewae. And here's 3.
He's got a step. He's down to the 22. Are they going to do it now or are they going to go for that? No, they're going to go for another settle. Nice tackle. Which way are they going to go?
You need to turn out.
They're sitting up for the kick. They want another settle run. They want another settle run. No, no, yes, he's looking to fire.
No, he's going to go. Someone needs to set up. Where did this goal come from?
Back to the drawing board for Taniwharau at this stage. And the man who started off with a couple of hits put on him came back with a couple of hits of his own to come away with the win. And of course, both games in the past, they came down to Mr. Beattie as well. Both with the 2 kicks, and this time with a try. JD, fantastic end result to this game.
That's semi-finals football. The only thing I'm happy about this result, Patara, is that they get another life.
Yes.
Either way.
Yes.
But Turangawaewae, they played to their seed. They were the minor premiers. They come into the game ranked 1, and they got it, and they deserved it, to be honest. I thought, we were just a little bit unlucky with some execution, Taniwharau, but they're through. They're back.
Through.
They're back. It's been, 15 long years. They're back.
15 years since they've been into the grand final, Whānau, and they have been leading the competition.
2006 was the last time, so they are back.
And they are back, and they are back hard at Iwi. Ka pai Turangawaewae, e tikana kia mihi rātou. Kei te whira a Bāni whare kure ia e tatari ana. Ki te kōrero tahi me ngā kāpene o ngā kapa e rua. Tuatahi ake ia, ki te haere ia, ki te kapa i toa. I te rangi nei. Ara ki a Turangawaewae. Ki te whangatu a Bāni tēnei wai ki te kōrero atu. Ki te tei o ngā kai tākaro. Kei te ora tonu a Taniwharau. Kaore kore. Ka whakaro rātou mo te kēmu. Kei mua i a rātou, i wanganui i a rātou. Me College Old Boys. Engari, ko tēnei rangi belongs to Turangawaewae, who both teams come away with victories today, Danny.
Very good day for the Hokainga here at Patterson Park. The reserve grade 22-20 over Tigers to live again and fight another day. And now the Premiers are the first team through to the final, and all season unbeaten, deservedly so. A gallant Taniwharau, very proud of the boys in their effort because they were out of the game in the first 20.
They were. And
they were off the pace and they came back and they had a lift and they had a dig. And that's what counts, Rowdy. And you know, for the crowd that was allowed here, mate, it's been tremendous. And wherever you may watching the game at home, whānau, I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll be back next week and the week after, so we're going to get a little bit of after-match commentary.
Can you hear me, Kitty?
Barney Wharekura over there, but that's semi-final football, isn't it?
Absolutely,
Patara?
absolutely.
You know,
And
that's
this is a
semi-final
brilliant game.
football.
Absolutely brilliant game.
A very and just reward for a club that's put a lot of effort in this year, and they're hosting the minor premiership, and well done to Coach Mark Weimer with the reserve grade game, because I thought that was a minor upset. Did speak to the chap last night. He wasn't that confident that Tigers had beaten them all season. Semi-final, sudden death, they turn around and they beat him 22-20, so well done there. And this Premier game, well, they played each other, three times. And Golden Point, and I may be getting ahead of myself here, but I reckon they're going to be together in 2 weeks' time as well.
I certainly hope so,
And I
JD.
certainly hope that comes down, maybe comes to fruition. But good luck to the College Old Boy boys.
Te iwi ka tahurea ki tātou ki te whire i ai ki te taha i a Barney, Pāwhare Brown, te kāpene o te kapa o Taniwharau.
Kia ora e te whānau, what an amazing game. Pal, go down as one of the classics between Turangawaewae and Taniwharau. Unfortunately, not the results, but still we got a life. We got a life there. So, you know, just talk to us about the game, mate. Yeah.
Oh, the game was a bloody awesome game. We didn't expect anything less. You know, if we had to go the way it went, that's probably that's how hard it was to toss up who was going to take it at the end of the day.
Kapai. So, you know, you had us on the edge of our seats, pal. Your performance yourself and the brothers. You want to say anything about the brothers today? What do you fellas? I know it's early days, but I'm going to ask the question, pal. What next? How do we prepare for next week?
Oh, we just prepare the same as we do every week. You know, it's just another game, and we're lucky enough to get another life next week. Like, I can't fault the boys' efforts today. All the boys, you know, they left it out on there. None of our boys got their heads down. So, you know, although we're not proud of the result, we can be proud of our efforts today.
Oh, mate, we're all proud of Taniwharau and the efforts today, you know. We're all whānau here, so, you know, I want to say, no, there were no losers, but unfortunately the score has to decide the process, right? So, unfortunately, you guys still have a life. We come back again, hit harder, and then hopefully we see the boys in the finals. That's the results, correct?
Yeah, that's the plan. I just want to take my head off to Turangawaewae. You know, they've been the top of the table, and like, today's result just showed how well they worked in the off season. And yeah, you know, they've always been there or thereabouts, and now they're there. So it's up to us to meet them again next week, and hopefully we're back here and COVID doesn't lift and they take it back to Restil. So deserves to be here.
Awesome, pal. Awesome performance. Well done.
Cheers, buddy.
Well done, pal.
Ka pai kuia ko te kāpene o Taniwharau, a Pāwhare Brown, me ana kōrero tahi ai ki a Barney Wharekura. Ana, he kemu kei mua i a Taniwharau i tēnei wāno re ka hoki rātau ki te pāka, ki te kumara patch, ki roto i a rāhui pōkeka. Hei te tūrei, e me te whakaro nui, mo te kemu kei mua i a rātau i Wainganui i a Taniwharau, me College Old Boys. Nā, ki te huro kātika, Turangawaewae i tēnei wā, rā ngā hariru, rā ngā mene, e puta mai ana i ngā kanohi, i ngā mata o Turangawaewae i tēnei wā. Ana, ki te whangātu ana ki te kōrero tahi ai. Ki tēnei, tēnei o ngā whānau o tātou, no te whānau Verstappen, no te whānau muru anō hoki. Barney, kei a koe te wā i nānei o, ha?
Kia ora te whānau. I have here Dale Verstappen, the big go-to guy on the field for Turangawaewae. Dale, how was that game for you, mate? Tell us about it.
Oh, down to the wire, and especially hard. Oh, bit of an injury at the end, and yeah, but hard watching from the sideline. But no, I mean the boys showed a lot of resolve, and yeah, got us there in the end.
definitely down as one of the classics, mate. You know, semi-final football. There's still a life on both teams, but no one held back, you know. So got to give it up for Taniwharau, you know.
Yeah, no, they're definitely up another notch, sort of, from what we know
so,
the
bro.
whānau, they always bring it, and we love playing them, they love playing us, and there's a lot of mutual respect between our clubs, and I'm pretty sure hopefully we'll see them again in a couple of weeks, because, you know, growing up watching you fellas in the grand finals, it was always sort of against these fellas, and I always picture my first grand final being against these fellas, and just looking forward to it, yeah.
Congratulations, mate. First grand final? First grand final for the club in a long time now. How does that feel?
Oh, can't really put on words yet. We'll probably soak it over a couple of beers tonight, and I'm sure it'll hit us in the morning. But just proud of the boys thus far, remaining undefeated. We're confident in our own abilities, and just got a mean brotherhood, good vibe, and it's sort of translating onto the field as well.
So, Brother Dale, this live stream's going around the whole world, all the whānau. There's Taniwharau whānau, there was Tigers whānau, NL whānau as well. Just want to say any last words for the...
For who?
For all our whānau watching?
Oh, yeah, no, too much to all our whānau. They're the best. We're only limited to 100 and 50 old boys as well for each club. But yeah, they're always there through thick and thin, and we love them for that.
Kia ora whānau, awesome. Enjoy the break, and we'll see us in the finals. Ka whai. All back to you, Kiri.
If ever there was a club in
Ka pai te wina hoki mai ki tēnei papahotanga o tātou. E tikana kia mihia ngā kaitautoko a pūtea nei I tēnei papahotanga o tātou. Tuatahi ake ki te rewirirangi o Tainui Live, bringing you across all platforms, of course. And thank you for tuning on in. And don't forget to download the iHeartRadio app as well and become a subscriber to Radio Tainui e Huama, because this is the future and this is what we're going to bring to you week in, week out, hopefully in the near future. So kaua e haere tawhiti mai I te rewirirangi o Tainui. We'll bring you the next 2 games that's in front of us right now in the final series of the Waikato Premiership competition. He wai, te māngai pāho, Waikato Tainui, tēnā tūpau mai nei mātou ki mua I tō arawaro. What a fantastic opportunity to bring this game live to all our people at home who couldn't make it here. Tinana nei. JD, let's wrap up the game, my friend. What are your thoughts?
Well, today is why we love the game, Patara. You know, in the community, in the passion, the surrounds, the humble beginnings, the humble fields where we are, and to be able to take that into homes all around the world and to whānau that couldn't get here.
Yeah.
COVID's not going to stop us.
No way.
COVID's not going to stop us, rest assured. But on the games themselves, I thought it was a game of 2 halves. In the first game with Tigers dominating the first half and really disappointingly couldn't go on with it and finish it on the back of TJ Simon kicking game. Well done, Mark Wama, 22-20, and they actually really deserved it in the end, I thought.
Absolutely.
And that was a result that wasn't to be, we didn't expect that result, and well done to them. The other game, the Premier game, Golden Point says it all. I'm just grateful and thankful that both teams would have had a life, whoever that was.
Yeah.
I think there's something about finals football, part of that over the years that I've noticed that teams always play to their seeds.
Yes.
And what I mean by that, in the Premiers, it was 1-2. One's gone through to the grand final day, the big dance, as we'd call it. 4's been eliminated up in the Panthers been eliminated. So it's 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
And for some unknown reason, seeds always, the cream always rises to the top. And today was Turangawaewae's day, and do I say deservedly so? I think it was a game where they got out to a start. After 15 minutes was 8-0, and we were always chasing. Taniwharau always chasing.
Yes.
Credit to the lads. They came back, they rallied, and they had a couple of them chances themselves with late field goals that didn't happen. And then Makaire Beatty stepped up to the plate, and everyone thought he was going for the kick. I thought, what's he doing?
Yeah.
He's going for the field goal. He dummied, he stepped, he pushed a few off and scored the try in overtime and Golden Point, and that's all you can ask for.
Absolutely.
And well done, and to the referees. Last me... Again, Patara, enjoy bringing the game to our whānau with our brother band, Barney and Willie and Tane in the first game and yourself. So lock it down, whānau.
Yeah.
There's 2 to go.
We'll be back again next week, whānau ngā mihi. Kia koe JD anō hoki kamasai matau kai tautoko. And I thought I'll leave this last mihi to Above Sound and Productions, of course, the Bro Steel, and of course our producer who was cutting everything up to us today, Miss Kitty Morgan as well, doing a fantastic job inside the OB truck. And to our cameraman and to our sounds people who did this for us as well today. You know, this is the future of rugby league here in the Waikato, and we hope to be doing this week in, week out for the seasons coming up as well. So not just this season, whānau, but every season going forward. Let's hope that we can secure some funding to do that.
Exactly right, Patera. It's a team effort, and those behind the scenes, those on the mics, and those that brought the lunch. Thank you very much. So, but enjoy the rest of your weekend. The ground staff, once again, Turangawaewae for hosting us. Sweetie, Tina and your team and your awesome whānau and clubs. Well done. What a great day.
Well done. Awa e te iwi, hei te wiki e tū mai nei, hono mai anō ki tēnei papahotanga o tātou. I tīmata tātou me te karakia, me te wihi kia ihua no reira ka mutu tātou me te karakia, me ngā whakamoemuti ki aia e noho nei te wā hingaro. No reira ki noi tātou. Ka tātou katoa te ata whai o tō tātou wari ki ai, hukaraiti me te aroha te atua, me te whiwhinga taitanga ki te wairua tapu, ake. Āmine. Hei te wiki e tū mai nei, e te iwi, boom!
Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko ārai pānga. Ārai pānga means mouth guard. Ārai pānga, mouth guard. Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko kai mā takitaki. Kai mā takitaki means spectator. Kai mā takitaki, spectator. Kai mā takitaki. Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko kakari. Kakari means scrum. Kakari, scrum. Okay, whānau, here's a little phrase for our supporters. Kaua e pāhi, whana. Don't pass it, kick it. Kaua e pāhi, whana. Don't pass it, kick it. Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko maka hohipera. Maka hohipera means hospital pass. Maka hohipera, hospital pass. Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko maka whakamua. Maka whakamua means forward pass. Maka whakamua, forward pass. Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko maka. Maka means pass. Maka, pass. Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko paitaha. Paitaha means sideline. Paitaha, sideline. Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko pai whiu. Pai whiu means sin bin. Pai whiu, sin bin. Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko piro whiu. Piro whiu means penalty try. Piro whiu, penalty try. Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko piro. Piro means try. Piro, try. Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko rutu. Rutu means tackle. Rutu, tackle. Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko taka whakamua. Taka whakamua means knock on. Taka whakamua, knock on. Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko tūhapa. Tūhapa means offside. Tūhapa, offside. Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko wāwhara. Wāwhara means injury time. Wāwhara, injury time. Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko wainganui pū. Wainganui pū means halfway. Wainganui pū, halfway. Wainganui pū. Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko whanataka. Whanataka means drop kick. Whanataka, drop kick. Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko whana whakau. Whana whakau means conversion. Whana whakau, conversion. Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko whana whiu. Whana whiu means penalty kick. whanawhiu. Penalty kick, whanawhiu. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko kai wawao. Kai wawao means referee. Kai wawao, referee.